Good morning! Some more battles. There we go. That was a bit of a weird intro. I could have swore I hit the hotkey. Apparently not. Good times. Yeah, we go with the forging hammer. And not the pan. I think that's the play. And we may as well grab a sand. I could probably also up these a little tiny bit. Yeah, I think that's okay. Alright. We're looking pretty good here. I think we send it. Bit different start going forging hammer. Poison, minor heal, buckler and a sword. I think we probably lose this because of the poison. Yep. Forging hammer probably wasn't the play. Not when they've got a buckler. Typical. What are you, potion? You are a potion. Crap bag. We'll hold on to you. We may as well. Nothing consumes buffs right now. You can go there. You can go there. You can go here. You can go up there, I guess. Sand can go anywhere. Doesn't matter. Gloves could be good here. We could also go straight into the dragon skin or dragon claws. I don't really like the dragon claws though, so I don't think we care too much. We may as well put you on because we get 3 random buffs. We should probably go potions. If we see the potion skill, we'll probably grab it. This sells for 2. I think we sell the gloves. We sell the fire, we sell the chip gemstone, and I think we go buff stick. Like so. You should probably be in there instead. You can go here instead. Let's send this one. We do start with quite a lot of heat. So I'm hoping... No, we just got smashed by a pan and a hero sword. Amazing. Great start so far. Last 2 games. Daggers, piggy, or no rush, please. Do you two craft? You do craft. What do you turn into? A lantern berry right off the bat. We've also got another buff stick, which is nice. You can probably go there now. So we've got as many things in this bag as possible. Or better yet, you can go there. You can go here. We can get some twining. Twine on the bow, maybe. We have nothing to buff it, but that's okay. Okay. We could go daggers. After 12 seconds, your weapons deal 50% damage. Could be nice. We've also got a spell scroll. 2.4 seconds, we cleanse a debuff. Have no debuffs, heal for 8. I think this is really good, just as a heal. So I think we dump you there. We put the potion thing up here. We put sand back in. You can hold into the flame. I don't think we need this in the bag right now, and I also don't know if we want to turn this heal into a lantern berry. We got a heal. I don't know if that works in the bow, you know. I'm sure it does, but we're going to put it in this one because this one does more damage, and this one attacks faster, so this can strip buffs. We need 3 gold. I think we sell this for 3. And I don't really want knife to meet you, so we're going to go un-ID'd. This is giving us Fortuna's Kiss. Chance base effects are 30% more likely to trigger. You don't hit anything right now, really. The potion doesn't matter, the garlic doesn't matter, and the twine. But it does give us a luck every 4 seconds. If we have at least 5 luck, we gain a random other buff instead. So this is probably just going to go on the garlic for the time being, and we sell the sand. Let's lock the fanny pack. Let's send it. Not really very happy with the start so far. I don't think we're going anywhere. Broom, 2 shields, 2 buffs, and shielded. 30% chance to block. So he's got 60% chance to block, and we're using 1 melee weapon, so I'm not sure. We do seem to be beating them because of all the buffs we have, which is kind of nice. They don't have any vampirism, so this having a higher percent chance to cleanse a vampiric doesn't do anything. We got bag space, we got chain whip, and we got a buff bag. That is fantastic. On hit, remove 2 random buffs from your opponent during battle rage. Additionally, heal for 8. This wants to be in as many fanny packs as possible. And the fact it's removing buffs is really nice. So let's put this here. You can go there to duplicate your fire or your heat. We want both the buff sticks in. Like so. You should actually go there instead. So you're both within the bag that refund 25% of the buffs used. You're only using one buff so far, these two. We'd also want the broccoli in the buff bag. So you come around like here. This goes in here. Garlic goes in there. And we can just dump the potion thing in here. You probably want to live here. You don't have a chance-based effect. That's kind of annoying. So you're probably going to go on the twine. We could twine there, you here, and then we put a random item at the back. That doesn't work, so you can go there instead. You're also a light item, so this is actually benefiting hitting the light item. Do you benefit this? You do not. What do you need to touch? Neutral items. So you can touch the gemstone. Very high percent chance to proc. We have 2 bag spaces available. And nowhere to put nothing. I guess here we put the gems in the weapon and we put 2 flames in. We lock bag space. I kind of want to keep the forging hammer, I don't know why. And the bow I kind of also want to keep. We also want Shelly at some point, and we've got 2 flames to make Turbo Shelly, so we lock the shell and hope for a healing potion. I think we send this. I think everything is where it needs to be. Double torch. Forging hammer, double bananas with spicy banana. Interesting. There's a 26% chance. 26% for each extra item, which is kind of nice. What's that, 73? No? 78, sorry. Happy days, we're winning some games. That's kind of nice. So, fanny pack can go here. We move this down one, we put that back in, we put that back in, so they're both going faster. We can probably put the bow back in, but I think we do forging hammer. Although, we have gained a blue sage collar. 5% chance for each look to gain 3 mana. That's probably better here. Or here, whatever. Doesn't actually matter. Probably take out a flame and put it there. Leave the forging hammer in. We can sell a flame, we can sell a sand, and I think we want to merge these two together. So, how would we do this? Like that for some debuff cleanse? I guess. We've also gained max health. We can probably buy that and put it in the bag now and put it here instead, although it's not a common item, neutral item, sorry, for this. That might be a good play though. We are going to start generating mana. We also already have mana. I think that is probably better here like this. Again, we hold on to the flames for Shelly. We can probably sell this, but next turn we'll have an available gem slot, so I think we keep that for the moment. And we got a bow. I'm kind of holding on to the bow for the squirrel archer, I'm not going to lie. Send it. Have some coffee. We take about 12 seconds to ramp, currently. We could probably do with another broccoli. We did see a broccoli, we rolled past it, or we didn't lock it. We're getting a little bit of max health, we've got 10, 10, 10, so we are starting to gain in power. Yeah, happy days. Interesting, we now have a lightsaber. I kind of like the lightsaber, I'm not gonna lie. We could scissor sword that, could we? Fancy fencing rapier, and then we could go scissor swords this game. Use 3 rejuvenation, inflict 10 blind to both players for 5 seconds, doesn't stack. On miss we gain 5 luck, and on hit we use 3 luck to gain 3 damage and a rejuvenation. Deals +1 damage per blind on your opponent. Do we go heavy blind build? It's only going to help us for so long. I'm not sure if we want this anymore. No, it sells for 5. We're going to sell it. We're going to buy bag space. Okay. Let's put bag space here or here. I think that's fine. We do have the stamina. No, we don't have the stamina to put the bow in. I think at this point we're going to sell the bow. Snowball's nice. 3 fire's nice. I think that is what we do here. You can go in the Forging Hammer. No, you know what, we do that. It still combines. Forging Hammer's a lot slower, it's 3.5, whereas this is 2.4. So 25% chance to remove a random buff from the opponent on a 2.4 weapon is much better. We also have an additional fanny pack, so we could now... I was going to say put a fanny pack here. But then... this no longer combines, so we'd need to do that instead. Okay, we send it. I'm happy with that. Don't know how good this Forging Hammer is, I'm not going to lie. Axe and Hero Longsword. You should run into stamina issues. We've just lagged for some reason. When we both entered Battle Rage. Don't know why it does this every now and then. Seems to have fixed itself, seems to be fine. Easy win. We'll take it. That's really good. That we've gained Holy Armor. That's actually crazy good that we've gained Holy Armor. We could turn that into Sun Armor. Gain 70 armor, 1 heat for each light item. Every 3 seconds we use a heat for heal for 12 and cleanse 2 debuffs. That would work quite nicely. Don't know if I want corrupted armor though. I think corrupted armor is way better. But we don't really have dark items and we do have 2 light items. If we could get a bag slot, we'd probably put it here. The armor, and then maybe make sun armor. I think that makes sense. We don't need the goob, we're selling the goob. We've got another chip gemstone, we bang that in there. We've got another fire, we put you in here. We roll once for bag space. Didn't see it. Can we get you in? With ease. You would need to touch the scroll and the weapon. Is this where we redo bags very quickly? Yeah, let's do bags real quick. How's it going, Vanessa? We want the snowball in. I'd like this to merge. We can do that, so they're going to merge. And then we got a bunch of fire. I do want to maintain 2 flames, so I guess we could sell 2 flames and the snowball. And roll for bag space. Nope. We'll buy the shell. You can probably go there instead, so you're hitting another light item. That gives us more rejuvenation. So we start with 6 rejuvenation. We'll hold on to the twine, we'll hold on to the 2 fires. I think this is okay. Not great that Fortuna's Kiss is not doing anything, but you can't really hit anything. Oh, you could hit that. Ooh. That's going to have a higher % chance to gain mana depending on our luck. That actually does work quite nicely. We could also put you back there, put you here, and you here. So everything is still exactly where it needs to be. This could ideally be here to hit the scroll. So we could, no, we haven't got bag space because this sticks out. That's fine. You're in 2 fanny packs, you're in 2 fanny packs. You're hitting all the light things. We did want to make this sun armor, did we not? Ugh, we did. We'll have to wait a turn. That's fine, let's send it. A goob with a magic staff, with a lamp. And spike shield and crit chance. We don't really, well we do strip their buff, so I'm hoping this really comes into play here. I think this is actually a really good weapon, you know. I'm not gonna lie. Bit of healing, lots of debuff removal. We're probably gonna go Fedora here, so we strip even more debuffs. Shame it's not on offer, but I think that is the play. So every 2.3 seconds we're stealing 2 buffs, and every 2.4 seconds we're just removing 2 buffs. I think that's really good. You can now probably go here. I don't think we have anything that needs to go in there. No, we don't. Alright, and then we've got a singular bag slot. This kind of works nicely. I mean, we can do that and put the book here, so you actually hit the light item. We do want 2 fires touching this, so maybe we don't do that just yet. And we do this to make sun armor. We've also got dragon skin boots. I really like them. And we've got perfect ruby. Good lord! Since how long have I been playing the game? Bear with me. So I just had to clear my throat. I want to say like about a month. I did play it when it first came out into early access. for maybe, I don't know, like a week or two. And then I hadn't touched it again until 1.0 launch. So we've not been playing for too long. We need 10 gold to buy the Fedora. This is the only problem with having this bag of giving, because it throws so many good items at me that I then run into this issue where I can't sell anything to buy the thing I need. What could we get rid of? We could get rid of this for 8, seeing as that was our entire budget last turn, pretty much. 35% lifesteal's nuts. Healing is increased by 40 is going to go really hard when this turns into sun armor. Because that way, this is healing for 12, but it's going to heal for 40% more. So that's kind of crazy. I kind of need that. Is this why we don't pick a subclass? Ugh, how do we get the subclass item? These boots don't really help us massively right now. We could sell them for 3. That gives us 6 gold if we sold these. 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 4 gold. I guess we could sell this for 3? And then a singular gemstone? Or Shelly? Well, Shell, not Shelly yet. We either sell Shell, or we sell the regular ruby. I think over the... we do lose 2 rejuvenation. However, we're not going to get that next turn, right? We're just going to lose 1 heat, which I think is okay. We don't really have any heat generation, but this is giving us 6 heat to start off with a possible 12 in total because it's duplicating. And every, how many seconds? Every 3 seconds, we use 1 heat to heal for 12 and cleanse 2 debuffs. So I think that's kind of okay. We are now going to make the crazy sales to buy the Fedora. I don't feel very happy about that. I feel a bit dirty doing that. We'll lock the carrot, we'll lock the bag, and we also have a toad. Toad could go hard. I don't really know where we'd put you. Items gain 10 buffs, heal for 10. It's on offer, we'll lock it. And then we'll redo bags. Scrolls touching the armor. It could also be touching the weapon. We can't do that right now, so that's fine. You're just going to touch 1. Book's touching 1. You're touching 3 for luck, and then we've got the buff sticks in. And this is hitting both the weapons. We do have a bag slot available. So better yet... No, I was going to say we could put you down 1, put this here. But then you don't gain the additional % chance of Fortuna's Kiss, so I don't think that's the case. We'll keep the carrot, we'll keep the toad, we'll keep the bag space. We could also go Mana Orb. I don't think we need it, however. Although it does give us buffs if we go massively... We'll lock these, we'll lock everything except the bow. Let's send it. They got a Null Blade, so they're going to be stripping our buffs. We should be stripping their buffs quicker than they're stripping ours. We're close to the 35 mana threshold if we had a Mana Orb. We don't have enough healing though. Oh, there's a big heal. We didn't win, okay. I think that's okay. We now get Sun Armor, so now we are going to consume Heat to generate heals. That's okay, that's fine. You're also a godly item. What are you? You're legendary. We need godly or unique in this thing. We don't need the broom, we sell the broom. Can you go sideways? You come across like... No, you only hit 1 again. You would need to go... that's never going to work. We could just move everything across 1, put you here instead. And then you go here. You still don't hit 2. Oh, that's stupid. You're going to have to live there and hit 2. And then we can put a light item in there. We've gained weapons attack faster. That's probably better than the minor lifesteal. Although I am kind of leaning towards putting both of these in here, if not all 3 in there. So we've got a 75% increase in heal. So this is going to heal from 12, probably closer to 20. Maybe? The weapon now doesn't have any lifesteal, but I think that's okay. We can put poison on and we can put 20% faster attack. I think that's okay. We could sell this and grab a carrot. I think that's what we do. Yep. And then does the carrot need... the carrot can hit both. So is this where we now switch you out and put you down here with this? We can put the garlic here. We can put this like that, I think. So carrot's hitting 2, garlic's hitting 1, broccoli's hitting 1. We can now move the book down to here. And then we can just put another buff stick in here so it duplicates buffs. I think that's okay. Can we do this a bit better? No. I was going to try and move this over here. So we have both the unique and the godly in the bag and generate chip gemstones. Don't think we can do that. No. Not with the way the bags are set up. That's fine. I think we send it. Have some coffee. These bags are positioned crazy. Heavy drinking might be something that we're not going for ever. And maybe that's a misplay. Heavy drinking. We don't have any potions. We have another chain whip. Ooh. So currently, stamina usage is 0.9. I don't think we can go to 1.8 and use both of these whips. I think that's absurd. So I think we're going to have to sell it. How's it going, Gamma? The rope would be good here. We could put the rope basically anyway. I wasn't sure if it was a bot or not. I swear to God. I didn't even have to ban him. I'm pretty sure it's a... Wow, the last 2 messages they sent with the whole, I actually do graphics for streamers' logos, blah, 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 blah. Will you be my friend? Then I realised they were a bot, but yeah, I've not banned it yet, to be fair. What do we want the rope on? I think the rope goes pretty hard. We could rope the fedora. I think roping the heel would be better. We could just do that, right? And then every time the chain whip procs, it goes faster. That kind of does work. This means it loses 1 light item, however. And this hits 2 light items. It was already hitting 2 light items. I think that's fine. I don't think we need the spell scroll. We sell that. We got another garlic. We can put you here. Buff sticks can just live anyway. It doesn't matter. We gained another flame, and we got another poison. I think for the second, or for a second, we can do that. And that's fine. We don't need Power of the Moon. Thornburst could be nice. I've just said that we keep on not getting heavy drinking. And I'm kind of thinking that heavy drinking could be really good if we get a couple of good potions. We are kind of going on the rounds. We either un-ID'd or we go heavy drinking. Heavy drinking with the rope could also go hard, so it triggers even faster. I think at this point in time, because we didn't see this in the original opening round and instead we got Fortuna's Kiss, I don't think we get heavy drinking this late on. I think we go un-ID'd. Time melting. Start a battle, gain 5 heat. Effect durations of star items increased by 60%. That's pretty good for the rope. Not to mention we already have the flame badge, which starts us off with 6 heat. And this is consuming heat, and we don't have any other heat generation. So that's actually really good. I think the only thing this hits is the rope. Yes, it is. And it can't hit the rope where it currently lives. It can hit the rope there, so easiest decision of my life. We do that. I would like it in this bag for chip gemstones, but I don't think it matters that much. Do we enter Battle Rage? We do enter Battle Rage. Ooh, this is kind of good for us. Health drops below 50%. We enter Battle Rage for 5 seconds once. We already enter Battle Rage after 5 seconds for 4 seconds, and during Battle Rage this heals us for 8, which will be massively improved because we have 75%, I think. 50, 60% more healing in the armor. So this actually goes really hard. And we could put it like here and take out the rope. This also means that it's going to be increased, so it's not 5 seconds because it's 60% more. Crazy. We could also move you down 1 instead and put the rope in like this. Which means this is going to trigger a lot faster. Or we could do this. You're every 2.4, you're every 2.4 regardless. You do attack 40% faster and you're in 2 fanny packs. This is probably better. Which means the armor's going to ramp. It's going to use heat more often, quicker. Or wait, what are we putting in the time bag? Oh, time bag. I see it. How do we get that in the time bag? We would just flip you around, and flip you around, right? You went there. You went there. Rope went here. So now you're in the time bag, so now it's going to go even faster. Oh, you are an accessory, so you kind of want to be in the luck bag as well to gain more luck, but I think that's okay. We are generating luck from this. And yeah, this should be, what is it? 30% increased. Not to mention, it's going to be 60% increase. That's 90% increase. So generally speaking, it's going to be like an additional, I don't know, 4.5 seconds, 4.6 seconds. So it's going to be like almost 10 seconds this is going to trigger for. Which is nice at 50% health because it means that this is going to ramp. And the rope likes that bag as well. You are not wrong. So time duration is infect. So this is 10% faster for 6 seconds. It's now going to be 10% faster for, what is it, 30%? Maths, like an extra second? 2 seconds maybe? Can't do maths, too early. I'm thinking as well, we could switch this around and put this here and this here. But then we would lose the chance-based effect, so no, we won't do that. Kind of like this is okay. The gems can go there and there. You can go here. Kind of happy with this. The scroll could be hitting another light item, as I say, but that's fine. Book's doing what it needs to do. We could be gaining 3 extra luck from this side, but right now we're not doing that. Garlic up here is just so it hits the broccoli. Like legit only the broccoli. We could also put this here. Broccoli go up, you go aside. Oh, this doesn't hit both there. We'll figure that out in a second. Thank you, I didn't see that. Perfect. That goes there, hits both rope and the badge. That's the only 2 things this can hit as well. Yes, it is, the only 2 things. So we've got an extra spare bag here. Which doesn't actually matter. No, everything's in the buff bag that needs to be. You're still hitting the thing, you're doing the thing. Okay, then we've got an extra gemstone. We can't merge it, but we can do that and get some debuff cleanse. Not to mention this is also cleansing 2 debuffs. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the carrot's also cleansing a debuff. So we got kind of a lot of debuff cleanse right now. 4 debuff cleanse. We've got a bunch of healing. And we're stealing buffs and we're removing buffs. Happy as Larry? Okay. Cheese Goob! When you enter Battle Rage, you're going to heal for a little bit. They've not got any cooldown reduction on that either, so it's not going to be that massive. We're out of stamina. Uh-oh. I can't believe we've done this. That's because of the heat gain, I guess? 1.14 seconds? We still smashed him. I think in the end, this hit 37. Ooh. Ooh, because we have 20 in power. So the Forging Hammer actually has done some work. God damn. This is really good because every 3 seconds we use a random buff to heal for 12 and we deal 30% of our healing as damage. Not to mention we've got a crazy amount of healing. So you work. We're also stealing 2 random buffs. This is very good. We got some extra bag space. This is really good. First of all, is that the upgraded one? It is the upgraded one. First of all, because we just run out of stamina, and gaining an Empower, really good. So this ramps. So you're really good. We don't have a potion belt yet, so you can just live up there. Another fire is nice. We start with more heat. A coal is really nice as well, because we gain 2 heat and we cleanse 3 debuffs, which is more debuff cleanse. We don't need this dagger. We have 3 gold. I would like this. I don't think we want the mana robe anymore, and I don't think we care about the toad anymore. We could buy this. Which, if I'm not mistaken, if we buy this and put it here, at the start of battle when this procs, because we start with more than 45 armor, consume this and convert 15 health to 30 armor. Alright, so this will proc immediately, which putting it underneath the stamina potion would suggest that this procs immediately. We don't need the 4 stamina immediately, but it does start us off with an Empower. So it's on offer, we may as well buy it. I think that is a good play. We send it. How's it going, Festering Potato? Nice of you to pop in. False Life. They're about to make scissor swords, or no they're not. They need a twine. How much are we healing for? 20? Not the worst. When we drop to 50% health, we should ramp. Didn't even need to drop to 50% health. The build started off so bad. We're slowly coming around. Another potion. Now we should have bought that potion skill, obviously. We don't need the spikes. We don't need the flame. The twine doesn't really go anywhere here. We could make a... I don't think we need a shield. I don't think we need the piggy bank. How much does this sell for? 6? So you go there. You go there. We put this potion in. What does this do? Consume this and convert. That's the armor one. That's fine. So again, start of battle, this should be consumed immediately, and then it should instantly consume this potion. Which means we gain 5 vampirism and 35 lifesteal at the start of battle for 6 seconds. Then, when both characters drop to 80% health, this gets consumed again and the stamina potion gets consumed. I think this is probably better to consume first as opposed to the strong heroic potion. We will run into stamina problems though, so I don't know if it's... No, I think this order's fine. I think that's fine as it is. Twine? Does twine benefit us in this build at all? Probably not. No, I think we're over twine. We sell twine. I would like to maintain the debuff cleanse, so I think we hold on to this, and we may as well hold on to an additional fire in case we get a free Shelly, and then we can just turbo it up. I still want this reserved. I think this is going to be really good, especially when we enter Berserker Rage, because then this means we heal for 8 for like 9 seconds because of the Wolf Badge, and it's triggering faster, and we take reduced damage. I think this has really good synergy. It's a shame we can't see if Fortuna's Kiss works on this. Chance-based effects. I wonder if that'll increase the healing damage down. I don't know, we'll see. Send it. We could have also bought a buff stick, I've just noticed. Ooh, heavy heat with a Phoenix. They start on 38 heat. Good lord. This is the way we might lose to, I guess. Yeah, 78 damage. Wait, that only hit me for 78 because I'm in Berserker Rage, but that was the 100 damage proc for reaching 60 heat. Crazy strong build. Such a simple build to have as well. Wait, does that mean after 3.04 seconds, they're gaining 12 heat? Is that how that works? "13 heat, Jesus Christ, that is such a good skill. Oh, I missed the sword. Yeah, that's why I thought it was 12. Crazy strong build. Look at that stone badge. Okay, we don't need an additional flame. We've already got 2. I don't know if we need the owl. It is going to duplicate buffs. It could go really hard right here. Or here. Specifically on the fedora is what I'm thinking. We don't need Mana Thirst. We sell Mana Thirst, we sell the Whetstone. Faster attack speed, I don't think we need it. This could be nice in the backpack for stamina though. We'll hold on to these 3 things. I don't know if we need the owl. We need bag space. Oh, we can also buy this now. So I think we buy this. We sell the owl. We buy a fanny pack and we dump it here. You can just live there a second. Why are you a dark treasure item? So you want to go there instead, but you don't duplicate buffs. You don't actually need to be there. We'll figure you out in a second. Can you touch? No, you can't. And I don't think anything else needs to touch this because we don't have any like dark items. So... We would need to put this over here somewhere. Oh, not to mention... where the scroll is would be perfect. We could scroll there, put you here, so you go faster, which means we heal faster. We could now fanny pack the scroll. Potion goes back in. Book can live... No, this is a bit awkward. Well, that's very awkward. You would have to go here. If we want you to be faster and we want you to refund the buff you use. You no longer do that, so you'd go there, buff stick here. Oh, it means the buff stick's gonna go quicker. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. It's gonna ramp us in power. 10% faster. I mean, that probably can just live... Oh, wait, it can't live like that because it wants to be in the luck bag. Or, sorry, it wants to be in the staff of the fedora. But then it also wants to be in the yellow bag. So it refunds the buff used if and when possible. We could put you here and just sacrifice the fact that this isn't going faster to gain max health. We could also sell this. It's only giving us 8 max health. Not massively important. Sells for 2. I think we sell this. We can put the debuff back in. We can put the stamina regen back in. We can sell this fire, which means we don't have 2 flames, but that's fine. We can buy some bag space ready for next turn. Send it. Okay. Could have been positioned better. This could also have touched the ghost, to be fair. We should have put the ghost sideways, but it doesn't really work. This is an interesting build with a fancy fencing rapier. Heat build. And they're also going to be stripping all our buffs, but they don't seem to be stripping our buffs very quickly. One big hit, hells yeah. How are they gaining so much heat? Was it just the chili? Oh, Misfortune. Misfortune, that is such a good item, man. Use 1 luck to gain 3 buffs of the type you have the most of. Oh, and they've got the frog. And they've got another Misfortune. I'm seeing this build quite a lot, to be fair. The Toad double Misfortune build. It means you heal like crazy, and you gain a luck and a mana like crazy because you guys are using luck. Fancy Fencing Rapier as well just supports the build because it gains 3 or it uses 3. And then I guess the Rainbow gains a random buff every 2.24 seconds. Yeah, real nice build, not gonna lie. Smashed them. Ooh, we got some pretty items. We don't need the chessboard, that gets sold. Elephant Rune in the backpack I do like a lot because it does give us 50 max health. I am a sucker for putting this in the backpack. Not gonna lie. We've also gained another treasure item, which is Skull Badge. which I think is very good. Is this where we now go a bit crazy and we rotate the scroll round one? We put the ghost in like this, and we buy you and put you here. So during Battle Rage, this is going to proc loads of debuffs. We also have a Doom Cap. Doom Caps are crazy powerful. We could put it here, but it's not duplicating buffs. Doesn't buff. Do you need to go anywhere with the Fedora? No, you don't. And the Fedora doesn't need to hit anything else right now. It's hitting everything it can. Oh, it's no longer hitting this thing because I've moved it down. Didn't realise. It's fine. We seem to be fine for mana. I think here we go crazy and sell a bunch of gemstones. You need to merge. I think here we go a bit crazy and we do this. So this has a 20% chance to resist stun and 10% chance to resist critical hits. We do lose 15% healing, but we are gaining 20% lifesteal on this weapon. I would like this in the backpack. Don't care about poison, don't care about this. We sell the little gem for 4, and we sell the second fire that we've been on and off holding on to, and we buy this and put you here. That means we start with crazy amount of luck. We're going to start with 10 luck because of that. And then debuff cleanse, we could put in for a fire. We still start the game with 11 heat if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 11 heat. 12 heat if you count the light item. And this could duplicate 12 in total. I think that's okay, and I think we hold on to the flame. We probably shouldn't be holding on to the flame at this point, but I think we do. We've also got another stamina potion and a banana, which could be really good. Especially if we can get ourselves 2 potion belts and dump all the potions in the potion belts. I haven't been paying attention to our stamina since I've taken out the 20% ATS gem in this. We'll send it, we'll keep an eye on stamina. We may not have even needed to lock these two, we'll see. They don't have a shield and they are running double chain whips. This is what we wanted to do. We do run into stamina problems still, even though they have no shield. We just destroyed them. Holy. Oh, that's strange. Oh, it's not strange because it's hitting the Charismatic Wand, it's hitting the Heart, and it's hitting the Forging Hammer, and then it's also hitting the Wolf. The Wolf? It's a weird looking wolf. The Rabbit. 4.27 seconds. Gain 3 buffs of the type you have the least of, and increases base stamina regen by 0.7 for each buff you have. That's actually crazy. Well, it isn't, it isn't. Base stamina regen is like, what, 0.1 a second? No, it can't be. It's a full stamina a second, isn't it? Maybe that's what we should have done and gone double whip. They're also stunning me, and they also had... Yeah, okay. Now, I don't know if we want to go and just take the win. We're on like 52... No, we just do survival, don't we? What we're talking about. Always survival. We've got a shell, we've got some fires. We don't have a healing potion to make Shelly valuable. Or viable, I guess. We have another carrot. I think we take out the... garlic for a carrot. These are both hitting 1 food, which isn't the best, but it's fine. We sell the garlic, we don't need it. What do you do? Deal 10 magic damage, plus 0.5 for each spike, and plus 1 for each in power. Health drops below 70%, we gain 3 spikes, 3 in power, and 35 armor once. Triggers 15% faster for each pet or food. You could probably replace the garlic. Oh, your stars are weird. Weird. We could probably put him here. It means these only hit 1 food. This doesn't hit any food, but I think that's okay. 2.7 seconds. We could also just put it there and put you back in. We'd need a place for the buff stick. We sell the lower green gem. Maybe not actually. Maybe we keep that. I do like the burning coal. I kind of want to put you in this weapon. No, we sell this. We sell this. I'd like to buy a banana, and I'd like to buy a potion, so we have even more stamina. Main thing is the potion, but we don't have anywhere to put the potions. Unless we get more bag space. We could also bring this down one. This down one. Put you here? Is this a misplay? Because you're a light item, right? That's fine, that kind of works. This wants to be going way quicker. This really needs to be up here with the rest of the food stuff, but that's fine. I also want bag space. I think at this point in time we don't get a shell. We don't get a shelly, we don't do a shell. That's fine. I would like to buy this potion, but we don't have anywhere to put it. So I think we buy the potion anyway, we keep the buff stick, and then we send it. We'll lock the banana to see if we can merge them. Okay. Unbelievable. What is this? We lose to this. Very disappointed. We seem to be handling our debuffs really well. Yeah, smash them. Smashed them. And the reason why I said that is because this lamp's not touching a weapon. Just, I mean, again, it's a really good activator. 0.65 because of all the heat. Obviously, both weapons as well. They're under 1 second. This is obviously triggering twice. I mean, it's a good activator. I don't know why you've got Shelly here. It's a 4-second cooldown. Everything else is way under the cooldown threshold. Oh, I guess it's because your potions. Not sure, not sure. You've also only got this on the lamp and Shelly. You could have probably moved Shelly down one. I don't know. Lots of frosty armors. We gained another Doom Cap. Jesus. Jesus. We've also gained a blood amulet as well for extra rejuvenation. Where did I just take this gem out of here? You probably want to go back in there so you merge. We can probably put you back in there. Is this where we just say screw it and bang you here? We can put the broccoli here. We need bag space immediately, although I don't know where we're going to put bag space if we buy bag space. I don't think we take the banana anymore. I think we sell the garlic, we sell the coal, we sell the fire. I think we unreserve the banana, as much of a misplay as that might be, and I think we roll for a slim bag slot, because this doesn't fit anywhere. Oh no, I think we have to roll again, and again. There's some thin bag slots. Do we sell? I kind of want the potion, kind of want this, and I think we need these 2 buff sticks to gain us buffs. I think without these 2 we lose. I could be wrong, we are stealing buffs. Is this where we just sell the potion that we just bought for 6? We're going to have to, or we're going to have to sell the Vampiric. We're making that really bad play. We're going to sell the potion we just bought. I'm going to dump this here. We now have 2 buff items. And you can probably go on the debuff cleanse, because I think we have enough debuff cleanse. Yeah, okay. Wait, are you not a food? Oh, you're not a nature item. Uh-oh. That's fine. We just lose a look. I think that's okay. We've got blueberries as well. We could put blueberries there and spin you around. But then we won't be able to get the buff stick in. That's fine. That's fine. We do that. You're also in a duplication bag where you don't need to be. So you do kind of want to be somewhere else, right? Maybe there? We put you here, and then we put both of these here. I think that's probably better there with the broccoli over here again. Why did we just do that? Oh, so the food gets more touches, I guess. That's probably worse. That's fine. We'll send it like that. If we lose, it's because I just messed around with this Doom Cap. Let's send it. See how we get on. Ooh, this will be difficult. You've got 2 Squirrel Archers. You've also got everything triggering twice, or a chance to trigger twice, the pets. You've got 2 Claws, you've got lots of Thorns, you've got Immunity. We've entered Berserker Rage. We should be able to top ourselves back up because of our healing. Smashed him. Smashed him. Not a massive amount of buffs, but we kind of just ramp damage, right? Because of Empower's so strong. They also had 100% heal reduction, so that's kind of nice. Yep. And we also stole all their rejuvenation, or took off all their rejuvenation, which again is kind of crazy. We get another broccoli, which is good. We get another buff stick, which is good. We don't need the magic wand. We don't need the fires. We don't need this little blue gem. Okay. We have a space for this now because the gems have merged. We don't need to reduce the opponent's healing, so you can go in there. I think we either want stun resist or we want a coal in the armor. I think that's okay how we've currently got it. I'm going to say we roll for 2 slot of bag space. We've got a 3 slotter. Do you fit anywhere? Nope. Do we want a lamp? Ooh, we kind of want another scroll though. If they don't have any spikes, we don't have any spikes. Although this is generating a random buff, but it's very slow. So I don't think we want the lamp. I don't think we want the fancy fencing rapier. This will generate spikes, but we don't. It's fine. And we can't use a 3 slotter. No, we can't use a 3 slotter. I think we roll past all this just once. What? What did I just say? Noodle rope activated? What does that mean? Oh. Didn't know you could do that. Alright, anyway. Let's buy the scroll. Let's roll again for bag space. And once more for bag space. Didn't see it. Okay. That's a 2 golden now. Fair enough. We could get blueberries, but we have nowhere to put them. I think we just send it. Yeah, okay. Lots of stones, nullblade, charismatic or wand, and this is attacking very fast because it's got the 40% faster attack speed in it. Yeah, not a chance. Crazy. We just got smashed. The stones were dealing quite a lot of damage because of the empower, but nullblade was just carrying them. Bust removed from opponent. Items gain 4% critical hit chance. That's really good. Every 3 seconds gain 5 random buffs and give me 5 random buffs is, yeah, it's kind of crazy, especially when this has such a fast attack speed. They did fine with stamina as well. Oh, it's only using 1.1 stamina. Gain some armor, gain bunch of mana, reduce damage taken by 10%, magic damage taken for each epic, so it's only hitting 1. Wait, we had a 7% heal reduction, even though we have 55% healing increase. Yeah, alright, that was a crazy build. And they've got the lamp correctly positioned on the nullblade. Fair enough. Don't need this, don't need shell, don't need fire, don't need the blue gem. And I think we put you in there for lols. We've got a 2 slotter. That's nice. All the light items in the bottom right hand corner, which isn't great. I think we just buy this and put it here and either bang the wand in or bang a heal in. Healing a 10% bag's kind of nice. Again, even if we put it over here, I mean, we could switch off the ghost. No, you're a treasure item, so you're getting 3 luck at the start, and you're also a pet, so you're getting hit by a pet. Is the rope important, or can we put this in instead? We could just do that, I guess. Every time this triggers, we cleanse a debuff. And we've got more chance to gain in power. It's in a fanny pack. It shouldn't be in a fanny pack. I know that. Think that's okay? Yeah, that's okay. The potion should really be in the potion belt as well, or at least one potion should be in the potion belt. Again, that's kind of okay. You no longer hit the rope, so we can't do that. Oh, it doesn't even matter, I don't think. I think that's fine. We still got a buff stick. Don't know where we're putting you. We got nowhere to put you. We got 9 gold. I guess we roll for bag space. We got another stamina potion. Cheap owl, cheap lamp, cheap charismatic orb. If we bought you, we don't really have a lot of places to put you. There would be perfect, but then we don't hit the wand. So it would have to either take out the broccoli or the blood amulet. Just there is actually really good as well. We hit a bunch of light stuff and a bunch of dark stuff and a singular vampirism thing. I think we buy this for 7, and then we roll for a 2-slot run offer. Nope, didn't see it. I guess for 1 turn we can get rid of this, and we can put you here. Again, it doesn't give us anything we need. It would be much better if we could put you here. How would we do that? No, I don't think we can do that. I think we just leave it like that and just merge it up top. I don't know why that came down there. I think that's okay. We do lose the buffer in there. I think that's fine. We send it. Oh, it's the final round. I guess we didn't even need to do this. I wasn't paying attention. So, better yet, you can lose a pet. You can go here, which now means you hit 3 light items, 1 vamp, 1 mana, and 1 dark. Blood amulet can go there. I need this ghost back in. I guess we put the ghost here. We either get a buff stick in and take out the blood amulet. Still don't see where we put things. We've got such an awkward bag space going on. We're going to sell the rope. I guess we could get rid of 3 luck. And just put you here and then put the buff stick here. But it does mean we start. Oh, I think that's fine. We don't need that much luck. And then I guess we just sell this and roll a few times. Don't need any of that. Oh, a pan? No, don't need any of that. This would be nice if we could afford it, but we can't afford it. I don't want to sell any gems. And now it's going to cost 2, so we do it one more time. Another buff stick, we can't put it anywhere. We finally got a shell for Shally last round, lol. Or a healing potion for Shally. And we got some cheese. Can't sell anything, I think we just send it. Oh, and you've also hit a new wand as well, because we put the wand in. Cheese goober, loads of cleanse. Holy cleanse. That is a lot of cleanse. I mean, they're just basically the anti-snow stick build, right? 40 debuff cleanse up the side. Nuts. Not to mention this one also gives an 8 random buffs because it's the improved version. Crazy. Triple Shally as well for more debuff cleanse. Double cheese on the cheese goober. Crazy. 119 heat. How do we beat them? Because they don't have a weapon? Oh, they do. They've got a flame whip. Flame whip. They've got some stun. They've got false life. They've also gained duplication of buffs, which is kind of interesting, especially when they've got the ukulele with one musical item. Interesting build. Interesting build. This spell scroll, I think I probably skip too often. Using mana to regenerate a stamina when we use 4 stamina is kind of good, right? Even if we had one of these, it would mean that we don't run into as many stamina issues. Crit chance, trigger the pet immediately. Not bad. Crazy amount of debuff cleanse. If we were a heavy debuff build, I think we would have got smashed. 900 max health. Did have 100% heal reduction. Not a bad build. How many points do we win? Let's hope it's like 27 million. 9! 9's pretty good. 9's pretty good. We're almost back up to where we kind of were at like 80 something. Let's jump into another one. Okay. I think we go Pan. Pan and banana. That makes sense. Kind of want to go Piggy Bank as well. Do it with Eco. Let me roll past all this. Buckler and bag space. I think. Ooh, gloves could be good this early on, right? Could we do that with gloves? Maybe like that? It means the pan doesn't get much damage, but it is going to be 20% faster. No, I think we just buy bag space. I think that's way better. Didn't mean to spin you around, that's fine. You can go there, you can go there. Banana, broccoli, and garlic. We could probably make this better as well. Like this. I think that's fine. I think we send it like this. Happy days. You're touching 3, right? No, he's only touching 2. We've made a mistake. Well, we lost anyway. 13 health left. We wouldn't beat him if we had an extra damage, I don't think. We get another piggy bank. That's happy days. We've gained some lifesteal. Happy days. We don't care about the molten spear. I don't think spears are very good. They are. They're just also not at the same time. I think we keep the sword. And dare I say, I'm tempted to buy another weapon. I think we are actually going to buy a bow here and go crazy upfront damage. We need to move bags around a little tiny bit. I think you go there, you go here. Nope. You want to go there, you want to go in 1. You want to go there, so Pan's hitting 3. I was tempted to grab another sword, to be fair, but what 0.7 stamina usage over 0.4? I think this is better. I mean, we are going to run into stamina problems immediately. We do have a banana, but I think this is okay. We don't want the sword forever. We don't want the bow forever. What do you turn into? Oh, coal. Oh, we could go torch. No, I think that's fine. I think that's okay. We can't buy anything else. We save the gold. We go into the next round. We are using 2 stamina per second. We do gain a stamina after 5 seconds. A bit shorter than 5 because it's touching 1 food. You're also using a lot of stamina. We're immediately going to run into stamina problems. Good lord, we went a bit overboard with weapons. A bit overboard with weapons. Yep. If we lose, we know why. I was just thinking, no, we just pile on loads of weapons to burst them down quick. No, that was not the play. We probably are going to go goob here. We sell the sword. We keep the burning sword, though. It's 1.6. We're probably going to sell the bow as well. We can ping you off over there instead. We've got a buff bag. Buff bags are always nice. We've also gained a shell totem. Don't think we need this. It is a lot of stamina usage. It does give us a heal. It does give us empower. We don't need the rock. I think we are going to go goob. As crazy as that is, I do like some goobs. Yep. You're going to go probably there on the side. You can go down 1. You can go here for the duplication of buffs. You can go there for the duplication of buffs. You can live there. We put the garlic here. We're not doing anything with goobs. We're going to grab the wand. We grab the fanny pack. We sell the shell totem. We don't need it. We can also sell piggy banks here. Do you want to sell these piggy banks? Maybe. What am I thinking? If we put the sword like... sorry, not the sword. If we put the pan here, we put the sword here, we can get a goob in like this. We can also get a goob here, touching this goober, and touching the broccoli. We can put the banana in down here. It means the pan's not getting as much damage, but I think that's okay. We can do that. You're on a terrible activator with the broccoli. I think we do that instead. Broccoli gets faster speed. You just are a faster activator. Or we can move the sword up one and lose the extra damage. We're not going to gain 7 heat. So I think that is probably a better play. We can then put you there, so all food touches 2, and you can go here. We don't necessarily need the pan anymore. We could sell the pan and buy a buff stick. Let's do that. Let's put you in there. Let's put this... this is a 2.5 second activator. You are a 1.6, you're a 1.7, you're a 3.3, so you go there instead. I think that's okay. What a weird build we've just migrated into. You don't touch anything but the piggy bank, so this is giving us an extra 4 max health. Holy! Let's send it. Oh, you've also gone goobs. I think your goobs are worse than mine, though. You are gaining max health more than I am. We're both max health. But you have more. Unless we start to really ramp heat, I think we lose to fatigue damage. Although we don't seem to be losing. Oh, we kind of are. Alright, we were 5 damage off, so if we kept the pan, we may have won that, lol. That's crazy that we've got an axe. It's also crazy that we've got a healing bag, and we've got a big boy goob. We could go straight into broccoli goob. I think that is probably going to be the play. So let's organize bags. The piggy bank, so they can do that. We've got a blue gem. You can go in the axe. The axe is 2 seconds. You are 1.6. These need to be probably in the same weapon, I think. Although the mana gain and the frost gain might be nice in the sword, because it's 1.6. No, we put that in the axe. The axe is our big hitter. We also gained another little goober. Saw that late. I guess you can go like that. Yeah, that's fine. Banana's not going to activate very fast, but this is going to activate fast, and we've got all 3 heals in the healing bags. Kind of happy about that. Yeah, I like it. We're sending it. Could have probably reserved the herbs. Weapons deal more damage. Use less stamina every 2.8 seconds. I didn't realise that was every 2.8 seconds stacking. That's crazy. You've also got Bag of Stones. Pinata. That's a cool. I like that with 3 pinatas. And you got loads of health pots, which are activating backwards. I don't know why that's a thing. Yeah, alright, we win this. Easy. Let's go. This is also a really fast activator. Is this where we drop the axe? We don't need Bag of Stones. Do we go crazy and drop the axe? 2 seconds, 1.4, 0.7, 0.6. You're also 0.7, but you scale damage. We could do that. That is kind of crazy, but I think that's what we're going to do. Amulet. You probably want to go like here. In one of these places. Yeah, we're selling the axe. We're committing to that. Was you 2 to 3 damage? You're 2 to 4 damage. This is probably better like that. You're going to fire for some extra heat. We don't want the forging hammer. A shield could be really good this early on. No, we don't need that right now. I think we buy the fanny pack. We can probably put it here. With a 4 slot here, we get the banana in over there, we put the garlic here. I think that's a good play. We've also got an extra 4 slotter, so we can dump you there. We can put you like that. No, that's better like that, right? So one's hitting 2. this amulet... unless we put this bag there. So you can go here and hit both the weapons. Piggy banks aren't going to touch each other, but that's kind of okay. Yeah, that's kind of okay, I guess. However we do this, we're only going to get one touch. And you need to be there. You need to be here. Everything else needs to be where it needs to be. I think that's fine, and I think we roll. We could get a mushroom goob. We either go hard for this rainbow goob, or we just go random goobs. We do have a 45% chance for common, so I think we have to roll for a whetstone and a common sword. Nope, I'm going to get a third piggy bank. We'll reserve the bag space, we send it. Okay, we're really ecoing hard this game. Potion, Shelly, Spear, and a Hero Sword. You're also going to be scaling max health because you've got gloves on Shelly and the max health gain. Alright. You should move right one, and then you'd get double benefit, but that's fine. You shouldn't, because then we might lose. Lol. Okay, 2 and 2. Happy. Oh, actually, we've lost 3 games, that means. Yeah, that's not good, is it? We've got a buff bag. You probably want to go here now. Or better yet, there. You move across. You go there. You go here. You go there. So now you're also in the buff bag, which means you're going to be duplicating the buffs you gain. Got a massive backpack down here now. So we can probably put all the piggy banks in there for a sec. Works. We don't need this book. We sell that. We don't need the rock. We sell that. I don't think we care too much about all these gemstones, but you duplicate a buff. You put some debuffs on people. And you do some damage and heal. That's fine. Another axe. We could have gone double axe. That is very disappointing to see. Just how the game works. We'll grab another 4 slotter and put it here. And then we'll roll once or twice. We've got a healing potion for Shelly. We also have more broccoli and we have more bag space. Do we get another broccoli? We can sell this gem and this gem because we don't really need them. Or better yet, the poison gem and the red gem. We could sell these two. We can spin them around so they merge together. I think that is the plan, and we buy another broccoli. The other broccoli can probably go here now, and you can just live up there for the banana. I think that's okay. We want the potion next turn, absolutely, but we'll see how we get on. We're still looking pretty good with the activators. I think everything is looking fine. You need to be in a buff bag, so do you. We could also put these in a singular buff bag, and then a fanny pack either side, so they're going a bit faster. That's probably a better play, you know. We wouldn't really be able to do that. No. I mean, we'd just do that. And then at least one weapon would get additional speed. No, I don't think we do. I think what we've got here is fine. That's fine. We send it. You want to all be spun around. So we can get a fire in as well. Yeah, I think that's fine. Send it. Yep, we're good. Have some coffee. Double Shelly. Oh, the clutch heal there on 1 health. We're kind of ramping. We're kind of ramping. Even though we've got 2 really garbage weapons, we're kind of ramping. Ooh, we did have 2 garbage weapons. We don't need the rock. Do we need the hero longsword? 8 to 10 damage, start of battle, weapons gain a +3. So 0.6 stamina cost is 1.6 in speed. So we could replace this burning sword, but if we get a chili goob, this is going to ramp loads of damage. This is also gaining 1 damage, 30% chance, and start a battle we gain 2 heat, which these have synergy. I don't think we need this, we sell it immediately. I would like to get the cupcake for when we see another goob, we can just go straight into a cupcake goob. I think that's probably going to be the play, and I don't know if this wants to be in a debuff bag, or it just wants to go up here. Sorry, a buff bag. We could... No, you gain 2 heat, so you want to be duplicated. You also want to be duplicated. This is hitting both the weapon. I mean, we don't need this technically, but it's just nice to have a bit of extra damage, I guess. We're going to buy the cupcake, 100%. I think the cupcake can either live here, or it can live here. It can trigger 20% faster, or it can just go in the buff bag, so it's duplicating 2 buffs. I think that's probably better. I would also kind of like to bring this down, so at least it's going 10% faster. You're already going 30% faster because you're touching 1 food and have both the stamina bags. Although this is our only stamina gain right now, and we are using 1.3 stamina every second. So this does want to go as fast as possible. So we either don't have a chance to duplicate, 20% chance, and we put this up here. So banana's going faster and you're going 20% faster. That's probably better, I'm not gonna lie. We can get the buff stick and put you here for even more buffs. Or we can grab the healing potion in the hopes we get a shell. I think we go buff stick first and put you here. Main reason why is because now we're gaining even more buffs, which is, you know what I mean, it's either going to be luck, mana, or rejuvenation, which is fine. We do start the game off with 3 heat, possibly 4, possibly 5 heat, because this has a chance to duplicate, which means when this triggers after 6 seconds, we should just be amassing heat. Should be. We'll keep these 2 reserved. I don't know if we need the crit chance. I mean, it would give these like much higher damage, 25% crit chance. We could buy this and sell this. We'll keep it no, we won't reserve that. It's fine. Let's go. Don't need it. Don't need it. Shelly, Pandemonium, Garlic, Max Health, and some heat gain. Cupcake's about to fire. It gave us rejuvenation because we've already got 11 rejuvenation. What on earth? How did we have so much rejuvenation right off the bat? Oh, it's because the goob's giving us 5 sometimes. Damn. Goob is procking off, man. 46 rejuvenation in what? 21 seconds? That did not feel like 21 seconds at all. So before the cupcake could even fire... the first goob activation gave us 5 luck. So immediately this is giving us rejuvenation, and now this is giving us rejuvenation. The first proc gave us 5 luck. It duplicated 2 of its luck. And then we went from 4 rejuvenation to 11. Damn. Oh, I forgot about this garbage. We don't want the Death Scythe. We don't want the Poison Spear. We've gained a much faster debuff cleanse, 2 seconds as opposed to 2.5, so Goob's going to proc even more. And we've also gained a singular bag slot. We got 16 gold. I think Archaeologist is probably what we want to play here. I don't know if we can get it in. Oh no. What do we want to do here? I mean, we could just go Shield Master, grab a few shields. This is nice because it steals buffs, things are more likely to trigger, which is both the weapons. So we could do like double buff bag. I don't really want to risk just using the weapons though. I think having these in the buff bag is really important. Not to mention we want the broccoli in the buff bag as well, to be fair. We should probably move you down like that, and then put the broccoli across like that. I think that's probably a better play, and then we just get rid of this amulet. I mean, for now, it can live there, that's fine. Don't think we want the merchant, because doing merchant and goobs is just, oh, it's so much hassle. Also, doing goobs and the archaeologist is kind of difficult as well. It isn't, it isn't. I mean, again, we can put the archaeologist like here. Put the goob in the top right like it is, put the goob in the top left. If we go 2 goobs, and then we can just put you in the middle of both the goobs as an activator. I think we're going to go Shield Master. I think we go Shield Master. Yeah, we're doing Shield Master. We want the health part, that makes sense. Do we want to use a mana to gain 1 rejuvenation and heal for 12? We probably do, and you probably want to go here instead of the goob, which means we need a new area for the goob to go in. I think that's okay. Goob's probably going to live here. We can't fit the bag space down there, although we can just do that and put you here, so you're activating between 2... switch you 2 around? Yes, because you're not a heal. This works. Yeah, this works. Forgot this wasn't a heal, to be fair. This could just go in a fanny pack. Healing part. I guess we have to sell a piggy bank, because otherwise we're not going to be able to get the healing pot in. We have too many random bag slots. I guess you could go there. I would want the turtle here. Or here. Just basically in fanny packs. We could... I think we have to take out the piggy bank and put you here. This would be better in the healing pouch or bag, but it only heals once, so it's not the end of the world. You don't need to touch anything because we have no shield, so we do kind of want a shield. Oh, we also have bag slots, so we don't need to do that. We could just put you there, and put the piggy bank back in. Put the flame back in, so you're hitting the flame. Could we not do that? Yeah, 2, 2, and 2. Much better. Okay. We roll once or twice and see what we get. Cheese is insane. Potion belt's really good. We can make a cheese goob as long as we get another goober. That would probably go hard. I think we reserve them to send it. We are going to have to reorganize bags at some point, but that's fine at the moment. We send it. Do we send it? Is that alright? You can go in there now. We could also spin you around and put the 4 slotter there. Banana's still in the fanny pack, that's fine. You can go there. You can go here. Just so... I mean, just so it's... I don't know. Send it. I don't think we changed anything there. We just gave broccoli and extra food. Shelly, claws, mana orb, and shield. Okay. You're also giving me 5 buffs. And I don't think you're stripping any of my buffs. So we're both just ramping. We've run into stamina issues. We're now getting hit pretty hard. We are rejuvenating 70 health. Oh, hit me for 50 something crit. With some extra 20s trickled in. You did double if not triple your main HP pool, so that kind of sucks. You've got a badger. I don't know if that actually procced and healed them for 50%. It must have. Difficult fight. Badger's really strong. We kind of want the scroll, as we've just discovered that this is really important, and we gained another buff bag. We don't need the potion. Nope. I think we do buy the cheese, because I like cheese. And then I don't think we need the whetstone, because I don't see us making a steel goober anytime soon. Double whetstone on the sword, is that what we need to make you into a burning sword? It is, and what do you use? 0.6 as opposed to Oh, you're just the same, but you just deal more damage and have a 100% chance to hit. So we do actually need the whetstone. We do need the buff bag. We do need the cheese. This is where we're probably going to have to reorganize bags because we've gained another buff bag. Unless we just dump you here. Sword can go there, so it's double duplicating its heat. You can go there, so it's double duplicating. You can go there, so you're double duplicating. And I think we don't need to do bag space. I would like the cheese in somewhere like that. I think that's okay. We don't need this amulet, we're selling it. We have bag space, we can just dump that there, we can put the potion up here. You don't touch anything right now, but you are a heal, and we got a whetstone, which we can just put there, I guess. Or, no, the heat's fine there. I would like the cupcake over here. But I think the way we've got food is fine, unless we spin the banana around. This means we're gaining less stamina overall. We put this down here. Nah, I think we're fine where we are like that. And put that back. Yeah, I think that's fine. You hit 3, you hit 3, you hit 4, you hit 2, and you hit 2. I would like another piece of food there, but that's fine. This scroll as well. Unfortunately, because of the way we got the duplication bags, I would like to get that scroll and put it right here. I mean, not in a duplication bag though, just so it's hitting both the weapons, and it means every time we use 4 stamina, we use a mana to regenerate 1 stamina. I think that'll be very beneficial, because we are having stamina problems. We also need a big boy weapon, so I'm hoping we get another whetstone. But that's probably not going to happen. We have 3 gold. I think we're going to roll once. We're going to take that off reserve. We are going to keep this reserved. There's a cheap goob. There's a cheap chili. Holy moly. I think we keep everything this turn, unless we can make 6 gold real fast. We could sell the sapphire, the whetstone, and the fire, but I don't think you want to sell anything. So next turn we make chili goo, because you only need 1 chili, right? Yeah, 1 chili. Yeah, I think that's okay. We're going to keep the health pot in case we find Shelly. We need 2 fires to make turbo Shelly, so we are still after a shell as well. But this is perfect. We send it. Okay. Ooh, lots of stones. Lots of chili. You're hitting me some magic damage. And the claws are probably going to ramp, although they don't seem to be gaining any spikes. We seem to be getting a lot of debuffs though, because we don't really have much debuff cleanse by the looks. Smashed him, I'll take it. We got a free goob! We don't need the book, we don't need chest, we don't need... Oh, we do actually want that in the backpack, so it's stamina regen, that's fine. Heart container's really good. And the free goob is really good. We can make cupcake goob and we can make chili goob this turn. We don't need heavy drinking. I don't think we care about no rush please. Girl power would be good because it's going to hit a bunch of things. So this actually works out nicely, so we will buy that. We can now sell all the piggy banks to buy the chili. We are going to sell another piggy bank to buy a second goob, so we got 3 goobs. And I think that should be fine. We will reorganize bags. We might sell another piggy bank to pick up the fanny pack, although we are a gold shy, so we might not do that. Let's do bags. Or do we need to do bags right now, because we are just going to make loads of goobs. I think... we put the sword this way. We put a goob here. No, I don't want to redo bags. Oh, we can make a cheese goob and a cupcake goob and a chili goob if we had another goob. What goob do we want to make? Cheese goob's insane. It gives us 22 max health and 2 random buffs. Cupcake goob's crazy. We heal for 25 and gain 2 buffs of the type of which have the most. And chili goob's crazy because it heals for 15 and gains 2 heat. I think the one goob we probably don't want is the cheese goob right now. We obviously want the cheese goo, but just not right now. So I think if we mess up all the bags and just put things anywhere, and then we really go hard the following round. I think we need to go hard this round as well, though. It makes sense that we strip out all of this and put it over here instead. So we will do bags real fast. But I'm not doing it like crazy, like really taking into consideration everything. We can probably put both the gemstones over there. We can probably put you there with the cupcake there to make a cupcake goob. This goob can go here. This wants to be a chili goob. What are our fast activators? You're 3 seconds. You're also 3 seconds, and you're a 2 slotter. So you can probably just live there a second. You're 7 seconds, but you do go way fast for all the distinct items. So you can probably go there a second. I know we're not putting stuff in the healing bag, it's fine. 3.8 for you're fast, you can go there. We're making a cupcake, we're making a chili. Healing potion can live up there. It's probably better that we put the broccoli up there so it hits more food. You can go there. You can go here, chili can go there. Turtle needs to go in somewhere. Banana and buff stick need to go in somewhere. We'll do that, we'll put buff stick in. You can probably go anywhere, it doesn't actually matter. We need the banana in somehow for stamina. Unless we just do that. And then put the debuff cleanse over here. We leave this out, we sell the piggy because we're not going to need it. We would like the stamina regen, but for now that can just go in there. You're 2.5 seconds, which is faster than 3, so you can do that. Looking good, looking good, looking good, we send it. Alright, and then next turn, when we make all these goobs, we'll redo bags. You're making a cheese goober. Not good enough, my friend, you need more than that. Oh, we should have switched the broccoli and the other goob round, because the broccoli doesn't actually heal, it doesn't need to be in a healing bag. We're not even cleansing any debuffs, that's hilarious, they're not putting any debuffs on us. We need some buff cleanse, we should have got the Fedora, although the Fedora would have been insane to do. We're still having some stamina problems, which isn't great. That's the win, we'll take it. That's kind of crazy, 2.1. You're not great at 5, we sold you, we sold you. We probably hold on to the whelp. The whelp! Now we got crazy goob, so now we reorganize bags. Yeah, everything does kind of work. We could also, you know, like put goobs touching goobs, but I don't think goobs touching goobs is a good play. We'll keep the whetstone, we've got a garlic. We could sell the garlic and buy this scroll. The weapons are nowhere near each other anymore, so the only way this would work is if we put it like here and touch both the weapons sticking up from one of the goobs. Items use 4 stamina, so this would trigger every, I don't know, like every 3 seconds, I guess? So this could also be an activator. We could, randomly, I'm just thinking out loud, we could technically move this down 1, and then put the scroll like this, or like this, and move the chili goober up 1. And just not use the scroll as an activator. Put a gap between 2 of the goobs and do that. So I don't know if we need to buy this right now. We are going to run into stamina problems. Or we just roll past it. I think we're going to roll once and see what we get. That's really good. Chili's really good. And we've got a Hungry Blade. 0.6. You're 0.6, but you're gaining some heat. We do have a crazy amount of rejuvenation. Hungry Blade could go really hard here. The issue is, where would we put you? I mean, we could just put this here. The hungry, no, because the hungry blade doesn't fit right now. I like the 2-slot weapons right now. We'll reserve it because it's on offer, and we'll see how we go. If we find another whetstone, I think we're going to unreserve that. And maybe the chili? Chili's a 4.5, you're 4.2. I think we keep these 3 reserved and see what the other 2 items are. Yeah, we send it. I'm kind of happy like this. You start with less health. You got a crazy amount of armor. You're going to be buffing that weapon. It's already killed me. We need some extra healing here. They did miss. We need some insane healing going on. And not to mention you do get reincarnated. There's the reincarnation with the immunity. We're doing so much damage. Holy, this is really good. Crazy amount of damage. And we had 41 heat. Again, we're still pumping rejuvenation. Our rejuvenation is too high, dare I say. It did save us that game, but... Whew. Insane... Lamp, kind of good. Puzzle bag, insane. And crit chance, insane. Good lord, what a roll. What a bag roll. We would now need to do something crazy. We could put this here and just have... Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know, but this would go here nicely. And then we single into a 4-slot below it. Cupcake's healing is the most for 25. You're healing for 15. You don't heal. So this would go... Oh wait, it wouldn't. It would have to go there. With the single slot here, 4-slot below it, 4-slot there a second. Cupcake goes back in. You're in 1 duplication bag and 2 healing bags. You would go back here, broccoli, cheese, and that was it, I think. The crit, the only way this is going to live somewhere is probably here, because that way it's hitting 2 weapons as opposed to just hitting this 1 weapon. This... Oh no, because this is duplicating heat. This just starts with heat, so that's probably better. I was going to put this here because it's a faster activator. It's 1.4 as opposed to 1.6 for these 3 weapons. But we are gaining heat, so that's kind of okay. It's kind of fine. We've also gained a lamp. A lamp on the dragon could go really nicely, or the whelp, sorry. Seeing as this doesn't have an accuracy issue. And it's just going to ramp. It doesn't hit as hard, but oh, it doesn't need accuracy. So you'd have to go there instead. Potion can go back in. We've also gained a fanny pack. Where would we put this? We can't move anything around. I guess we could double fanny pack up here for the turtle. I would like this as a 1.5 activator for something. Not to mention its debuffs, which is always nice. Probably better where the heart is. Seeing as that's a 3-second, and that's the fastest. Oh, actually, this could be really fast. I didn't actually check how... really slow. I didn't check how much this was ramping or not ramping by. It is really good there because it's got so many bits it's hitting. Yeah. Yeah. The banana. Nah, I was gonna put it there, but that's 2 seconds as opposed to 5. Don't think we can get this banana in anymore. Unless we put the 4-slot here. We then put a fanny pack. Oh, it doesn't work, does it? We'll put a fanny pack there. Again, it doesn't really work. You don't fit. You don't fit right now. I think that's fine. trying to also see where we can put this in. And I just don't see where. I mean, again, we could just do that and move the fanny packs around a bit, but I kind of like the turtle where it is in the double fanny. We are missing an item up here, so we should probably put something up there, like the buff stick in 2 fannies. That makes more sense. We could also put you up there, and then we can get the banana in here. And then we move these across. You're hitting 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're still hitting 9, so that's fine. We can't get the whetstone in hitting a weapon unless we put it here. But then we run into the same issue that we've just discovered we have, where we can't put anything else anywhere else. So I think we don't put that in. You're on the lamp, which I think is fine. I don't know if this has an accuracy issue either, to be fair, because it's a lamp. And I think we hold on to the bag space for now. Or we can just not commit to a longer sword and buy this. I think that's probably a better play. So you're a 1.5 second cooldown. You are a 2 second cooldown. You could go there. This is 2.5. This is 2. You're now 1.5. Which is going to make that trigger quicker. I think we want the chili triggering quicker. So I think we do that. This might be an issue. We'll have to double check this. We keep the chili locked. We keep the badger locked. We send it and we look at how much this the speed of girl power is. 2 seconds, give or take. So that's very fast. So that's better than a lot of other things. Yeah, okay. We are now ramping heat with the cupcake goob. And we're ramping rejuvenation because everything is giving us rejuvenation. Smashed them. Didn't even look at their board. Well, they are Critwood staff and fancy fencing rapier. Not to mention, they also have a heart container. You're only hitting 21 gold. That's a misplay. It's fine. Okay. We've got another baby goob, which now means we could get a second chili goober. Holy, is that the play? Is that the play? Are we chili goobering it up? Are we getting multiple chili goobers? Oh, we're also getting a big boy gem. I just realised we can't actually make the chili goober yet because we only have a baby goob. So that whole thing was for nothing. It's fine. We want to buy this. We want to buy the chili. I think we make two chili goobs. I think that would be insane. We also need to put this somewhere, so I guess where we were going to put it does work. Like that, like that, like that, like that. I guess. And then you don't use the buff that you consume. You're in 2 packs. That's fine. Do we want this gem? 80% chance to inflict 4 poison. That's kinda big. I think we probably want to put that on here, because this is a 1.4 second cooldown. That's kinda nice. We can put you in the weapon, although 25% chance to ignore armor, gain 1 mana, and inflict 1 frost could be better than a bit of lifesteal. And that gives us 1 gold. So let me have a quick think. I think if we go with another chili goob, it heals, doesn't it? Heals to 15. I don't really know how we do that. I think when we do that, we're going to have to reorganize our board again. And we probably want to put the chili goob here. So it's within a healing bag. And then the broccoli goob can go here. And then we reorganize bags and do all that craziness. So we need 2 gold to buy this first of all. Is that where we just sell the blue and the red? Debuff cleanse is nice. We don't really have any other debuff cleanse currently. I was tempted to put that in the weapon, but I don't think we do. We sell that, we buy this goob. You both need to be touched. So honestly, I think we just do this. They're not going to activate very well, but at least they're going to merge. And then we buy the chili next turn. And we make a double chili goober. I think that is the absolute play. Ooh, a toad with lots of misfortunes. You're going to be crazy heat build. We probably lose to this, I think. depending on how quick our heat is and our poison is. We are putting so much poison on him. Holy. Turbo Shelly did remove a bunch of the poison. We're already 10 fatigue rounds ahead of them as well, which isn't great. So I think we just lose to fatigue here. Yep. The Toad build with loads of misfortunes and heat is so powerful. We've got 1 life left. That sucks, but it's okay, I think. We don't need the debuff bag. I hate it. I'm selling it immediately. Don't even care. And I also don't think we need a crow. It's going to be very hard to make this crow valuable. I mean, just that works. Don't get me wrong. And it also hits the debuffer. Seeing as that's the only thing that's putting debuffs out. It does make everything trigger faster. Which means all the goobs are going to trigger faster, which is obviously very nice. It's a shame it doesn't hit the torch. There it hits the torch, but it doesn't hit its slime time. That's a shame, because it would be better if it hit slime time. But I think that is okay. We would then need to move the turtle out, we then need to move the flame out. We're going to put you in 2 fanny packs, which doesn't make any sense, but bear with me. And then I guess we put the debuffer here, or better yet, whoops, we put you here. You can go there. Turtle probably wants to go there instead. Yeah, I think we do that instead. We need to get the buck in, we need to get the broccoli in. So, you come out. Cheese goes across, broccoli goes in, buck goes in, and we just don't have a banana. We will run into stamina issues, which could be our death. We also have more heat, so we'll put you in there. I think this is the play. We don't need that anymore. We need the chili. I think we sell this and get a chili. Nailed it. The chili can probably go where the turtle's going. We can probably do that to make a second chili goober. I think that's okay. This is really like a wasted item right now. It doesn't really do anything for us. It's okay though, I guess. And then the majority of things are going to ramp. This is not good that this is not ramping with the crow, but it's okay. Healing potion I don't think is better than anything else we've got currently in our bags. Other than like the coal and the fire. But then they're singular bag slots, so we can't really do anything with that. So I think we hold on to the potion again for a Shelly, and then we send it. I think we're happy like this. Let's see how we get on. Fawn build, some musical instruments, so we are absolutely going to run into stamina problems. And they've got a bunch of spikes. Luckily, we're going to be out of stamina, so we're not going to hit their spikes as often as we probably normally would. We are ramping heat, we just need to hope that our healing is better than their damage, which it doesn't look like it is. Nope. We were critting for an absurd amount of damage, 104? 95% crit chance. Alright. Okay. That was our last life, was it not? Oh, we've lost. We lost. I can't believe we've done this. We lost 2 ranking, that kind of sucks. I was really thinking this was like a ramping build. This was kind of fun, this was insane. Unfortunately not though. Let's jump into another game. Let's hope we don't lose again. I think we grab the sword. We grab the buff. I don't think it's on offer. We might as well buy it. We might as well buy the twine. It's on offer. We'll roll. We've got an axe. Even better. Oh, 0.7. I think we sell the sword. We buy the axe. Easiest decision of my life. We put you here. We put you here. No, we do that, because you don't... You're a mage item, so you're not going to be a neutral item. And I guess we can buy the shell. Ooh, or... No, I think we do buy a shell. We buy the shell, we put it here, that gives that max, and then we get another broccoli. We send it. Okay. We could have sold a garlic and then bought a broccoli, but I think this is better to start with. The axe, I hope, wins us the round, although you seem to be trickling more damage than we're dealing. 1 big hit? 6, that's not a big hit, but we will kill them. Okay. We've already gained a hero shield, we've gained another buff stick and more food. We just need bag rolls. We have no bag rolls. We unreserve this, maybe? No, I kind of want that. I think we sell the garlic. We roll once for bag space. There's some bag space for 4. The hero shield would be really good, but putting it in means we have no bag space. You want to go in there. No, you want to go there. Twine wants to probably go in for max health. And then I think we buff stick for a turn. And then next turn we get bag space and a bunch of food. I think this is okay as a starting kind of round. Hand, spike shield, and a broom. You have no healing, we have no healing. Let's hope these give us some rejuvenation. We're going to gain luck and hopefully rejuvenation. No, we gained mana. Perfect. We are slowly getting some rejuvenation. I'm hoping it's going to be enough. It is enough. Hells yeah, we only just won that. I'm fine with it. Oh my god, we got a misfortune. Holy moly. We also got a start of battle. Item triggers 100% faster. What do we need? Don't think we care about Power of the Moon. I don't think we care about Double Rainbow. Although that could be good. Nah, I think we go random. No Rush Please is nice, but this ramps both of us. Use a rejuvenation to gain a luck and 2 spikes. We don't need you, we get random. That's giving us a Thorn Burst, which is pretty good. We're going to put you in. You're a random unique, so you work like that with a Twine. We need bag space. I want to keep you, I want to keep you. I probably want to keep the banana. I think we probably sell the Amulet of Energy. Item triggers 100% faster for 1 second. That's going to ramp nothing because we're not going to have any buffs. We sell the Amulet of Energy, we sell the Singular Gem, we buy bag space, first and foremost. We want Misfortune in, we want the Broccoli in. You are both not common items, neither are you two. I would like the Scroll. I would like the Broccoli. We could sell everything here and buy the Scroll, but we can't fit you in. So I think we keep the banana, we keep everything and just send it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You're 3.3, you are 2.1. You're not going to have anything on your first activation. The second activation, you're going to start using luck to either gain luck, mana, or rejuvenation, and then you're just going to ramp whatever you've got. It's probably going to be luck that you ramp, but we'll see. These are every 3.3, so yeah, it's going to be one of those 3 buffs. I mean, it's the only 3 buffs we get. We have spikes after 6.5 seconds as well, but it's fine. You're gaining mana. Ugh, that's not great. Yeah, we lose this. Amazing. Amazing. We did nothing to them. We barely even hurt them. How do we barely even hurt them? Oh, because of their armor. 67. They started with 70 armor. So we would have dealt 70 damage to them. If they had no armor, we would have won, but the armor saved them. Okay. We don't need chessboard. That's insane for the crit chance. We need bag space. We're going to have to sell things. We're going to unreserve oh, I don't want both of these items though. Roll once for bag space. That's not the best bag space in the world. We are going to have to sell stuff. I think we sell the emerald as well. And then I think we're going to sell another garlic. We're going to grab the bag space for the Fanny pack. I think we do that. We do that. We can move both of these down so we're gaining buffs quicker, which is then going to ramp Misfortune quicker. We probably want the crit chance. Are you not? Yeah, no, you're not. Unless we put you here instead, and here instead. Do that, do that. We have crit chance now, and I guess we can get a heal, which is going to give us more max health. Banana and a garlic. I think we keep both of these yet again, although no, we're going to sell them both, and then we're going to maintain the 3 gold going into the next round. I think that is okay. We'll keep these 2 reserved because I want the heal and I also want another broccoli. Lots of heat to start with. You have a chance to gain heat. You're gaining heat through this. You gain 15, you start critting us, that's not good to see. 0, 14 and 0. Double 0, good job Shield. They are ramping a bit of max health, or they have gained a bit of max health, but I think... Yeah, 50 crit, holy... 25% crit chance with 5 luck, nice. Nice. Stone Skin Potion, don't think we care, don't think we care. Ripsaw Blade could be nice, I kind of want to hold off for the double axe. Although Ripsaw Blade would probably ramp, well, it ramps quicker to start with and then stops ramping. It would take up 4 item slots. I think we sell that, as crazy as that is. We're going to buy the scroll, we're going to roll once for bag space. There's a goob, we don't care. There's some more bag space, it's cheap. I think we put this here. Like that. They go in there, and then the scroll goes in here. I think that is okay. So again, we are just ramping buffs, that's all we're doing. Let's send it. We are once again ramping mana. We need the broccoli in these bags. We need to switch a broccoli with a buff stick. Because ramping mana does nothing for us. Insane. Oh, this is actually really insane. Because now... you are just going to ramp Vampirism. As long as we have luck to start the game off with. We want Ewing because you stun. We want Ewing for crit chance. That works like that. We want to hold on to this. We don't need the twine. We don't... well, we might as well keep these gems, I guess. We hold the shell. We hold the scroll for healing. You are going to, on 6 activations, deal 10 magic damage with 100% lifesteal. So you are healing me. And you're dealing +1 damage for each Vampirism. We start with 3 Vampirism. As soon as we get a luck, you should just pump Vampirism now. This would be nice, but I don't think it fits the build. I would like another broccoli. We have nowhere to put it, so I think this is okay. We send it. I could have also put the shield as an activator, but I think these two at 3.3 are probably better, so I think this is okay. And then, as I say, we really want another axe. Garlic's not really doing a lot. You've got Pandemonium, Shell, and Spikes. We'll see how we get on. This is healing for 15. We are ramping Vampirism as I thought we would. Which means the axe is healing us for 24, was that? 14? Yeah, okay. Nice win. Lots of bag space, which is good for me. We've also got a cheese, which would be nice. Nothing needs to be in these bags, I don't think. So bag space is bag space. We've also gained... I think that goes in the shield for 30% chance to resist stuns and 15% chance to resist critical hits. I think that is beneficial. We could sell it. I think that's okay. Missing Fortune needs to be in yellow. It does actually need to be in yellow. You're not wrong. So... I guess we just put that there. Oh, that wouldn't work. Because the 6 slot needs to go down. You go there, and then you... no, you go there. You spin around. You go back in. Misfortune goes back in there. Axe goes back in there. That is fine. You can go here for the healing. We also have a 4 slotter, so technically that can go there, and this can go here. And we have a coal. Which I guess stays in there. Gain a random buff. Strip a random debuff. That's still hitting everything it needs to. We don't have any gold to buy things. We run into this issue so much. I think everything is okay though. A cheese would be great. A broccoli would be great. But at the moment this does work. We send it. We're approaching round 10 as well, so we need to start gaining some gold. Or, you know, saving some gold back. Selling some things. We also need to like put things in the correct bag as well, so we're actually gaining stamina. We've currently got 3 out of 6 slots being used. But this again is absolutely fine. We're ramping Vampirism. That healed for 22, that's nice. Happy days. Here's the round 8, sorry. 2.1 second cooldown is really good. We could do that and put you here. We've also gained a mana orb. I think that's probably better. And we've gained Trigger the Pet, so you would go there instead. You would go there, Cole goes there. We have no gold to buy subclass. I hate this game. As insane as it is, I don't think we get a subclass. As powerful as these are, I just don't think we get a subclass. We've got nothing to sell. You sell for 7. Inflict 4 random debuffs at the start of a fight. Every time it hits, it removes a random debuff. We could sell that for 7. We could sell a Cole for 8 and both the gemstones for 10 gold, but then we'd lose this bad boy. Is this beneficial to us or not? I'm not going to sell anything. I'm not going to get a subclass. We're going to send this and not get a subclass and see how we get on. We're not doing a subclass. How crazy is this? Let's see if that was a massive misplay or not. Oh, you're gaining mana again now because you've stripped all my vampirism because you've got so much garlic. So we would have won that had they had not had so much garlic. This basically completely counters my build currently. So that is what it is. That's not because we didn't take a subclass, I swear to God. You are our whole budget. We're selling it. We don't need it. We can now get another garlic. Sorry, not garlic. We can get another broccoli or we can get cheese. I think we want broccoli over cheese. So we are going to get a fanny pack. And we are going to put you, we could put you here. So this is touching 3 fanny packs, so it's going even faster. We can move you across, move you down. We buy the broccoli and put you here. Stun can go, oh, Stun wants to go in that bag as well. Ooh, didn't know that. No, I don't care. It's 0.3 seconds and it's going to gain 30% of 0.3. So that's going to make it like a 0.375. I don't care about that. That's fine. You're still fine there. Everything else is fine where it is. We've got double broccoli at the top. That should now give us more luck, which means you may start converting luck. But we do start with 3 vampirism. So, oh yeah, we're going to get 4 luck immediately. As soon as we get luck, oh, these give us a buff though, so no, we should still make vampirism with misfortune. We'll keep the cheese locked, we don't need the ice block, we don't need the gloves of haste, we send it, I think everything else is fine. You're touching 1, you're touching 1. You had no luck. This is making mana again, Jesus Christ. So this is a loss probably. Yeah, okay, maybe we did need a subclass, lol. Don't care about heavy drinking. I've already said I don't think this benefits us, and Power of the Moon we don't care, so we want this for 3. You deal 10 damage plus spikes. I don't need the hedgehog, we sell that. We put this in here. A poisonous mushroom could be nice. It's going to buff both the broccolis, so we may as well put it in there. We don't need a dagger. We could make this a mana dagger. So this is going to consume mana, but I don't think it's going to consume enough mana. Lessons were learned. They were not learned at all. So I don't think we need the dagger. And Tusk Poker, I don't think we care about Tusk Poker. We sell all that. We're also going to sell this gem as well. Let's go random. That has given us full body protection. We don't have exactly 1 armor, 1 helmet, or 1 shoe. So this just gives us 10 armor every 5 seconds. Brilliant. You could just live at the end. We've got a cat. That is going to be really nice to increase crit chance. We could put it right here. Wait, it increases the crit chance of the vampiric. What? But you don't... Oh, you do deal damage. Ooh, you do deal damage. Wait, does that mean this can hit the vamp? Oh, it can hit the vampirim. So we do that and we put you here. Didn't realise that was a huge misplay. I didn't know that was a weapon. I mean, it obviously is a weapon, it deals damage, but today we learned. You can probably now go here. You also want to be in that bag for if we hit mana. Oh, actually, having this is good, because if this ramps mana, this then consumes 35 mana, and then this goes back to doing exactly what it used to be doing. We take the coal out, we put the scroll in, and we put Shelly, or the shell, there. We have 1 bag space, you may as well go in there to deal 1 damage, 70% chance, and I think we keep the cheese locked. This would also be nice. No, it wouldn't. We don't need to look at the start of the fight. We do, actually. So this has an immediate look to use. So the deck of cards would actually be pretty big here. Every day's a school day. It's crazy how much, I mean, it may not look like I learn anything playing this game, but I do. I do learn things. Honest. 3.3 or 3.6, I think that's fine. I would like the deck of cards now, but we don't have anywhere to put it. Wait, does that mean this also hits things? Oh, yeah, we got another bird up there, haven't we? Strange looking bird. How are we looking here? We've reorganized bags. This is hitting not the fastest 4 things because this is a 4-second cooldown, but I think that's okay. The shield's hitting both the weapons, which is perfect. This still doesn't hit. Oh, does it? Can this even crit? Can magic damage even crit? I don't know. Ideally, the acorn should go like here. Can we do that? We can do that. We would just move you up 1, and then put this here, right? Yeah, that does work. So shield is hitting both the weapons still. You can come out and just live there a second. You can go back in there, so you get an extra stun. This doesn't need to touch anything, right? Items give more armor. We currently gain no armor. Amazing. So, I don't know how I didn't see that before, but the acorn now hits all the weapons. Perfect. You're still giving crit chance to all the weapons. Perfect. Shield's hitting both the melee weapons, which is what it needs to do. Perfect. This is hitting 4 things. Again, perfect. Scroll isn't hitting the shell, but that's fine. It's a +3 heal, doesn't matter. Although this would go 10% quicker, so it kind of does matter, but not right now. If we had an extra bag slot, we'd obviously put this here, but for now, that is fine. We want the deck of cards, so this, Misfortune, can immediately start pumping buffs. We do start with 3 Vampirism. So starting with 2 luck means this is just going to consume a luck and just pump Vampirism. And we also want the cheese. So bag slots are required. I'm not going to roll for bag slots. I'm going to hold the 2 gold and see if we can sell what we get. Bang in, let's send it. Don't know how I didn't see getting that acorn in, to be fair. You've got 2 squirrel archers, you've got a steel goob, and all your pets have a 20% chance to trigger twice because of the bread roll. Bowl of treats, lol. Bread roll. I think we just lose, yeah. Damn, okay. We don't need Excalibur, we don't need the health pot, we don't need the rock. Sand, and that's nice. I think here, we buy the deck of cards. We probably shouldn't have bought the deck of cards, because now we're going to have decks of cards triggering. And we don't want the cards. We roll once for bag space. There is some bag space. Beautiful. We do that. We put the deck of cards in, and we got sand or debuff cleanse. I think we go debuff cleanse. We sell the sand. And we hold on for the cheese. Couldn't have been a better round. Oh, you don't hit that though. So deck of cards spins around. You go there, you go there. Now you don't hit the scroll. Huh. I mean, it's +3 heal. I'd rather this go 10% faster than this get +3 heal, so that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Send it. 2 gold over. We didn't need the green scroll there, I don't think. Merchant, Puzzle Badge, Vampiric. We'll see how we get on. We're probably going to lose because they've got Excalibur just proccing 11 mana every single turn. Yeah, we got smashed. Good lord. Maybe class items are quite important. We don't need the Frost Scroll. We can put that in the axe, which means the axe is going to go a bit slower. You don't have a what you call it, so we're going to sell that. This is a really good staff. I like this. Every 2 seconds we heal for 25. Use 4 mana. For 2 seconds, deal 100% of your healing as damage. This would be a nice staff to get in. But we don't see where we put you. I mean, we could even... We've got 1 life left. We're probably going to lose. We could even just put this here. And take out the axe. And just not have a weapon. As crazy as that is. We are gaining enough mana for this to probably have enough uptime. He's healing for 25 and dealing 100% of our healing as damage. So this is hitting 25 damage every 2 seconds. This is also hitting damage, but with lifesteal. I don't know if that... Well, that's going to be a heal as well. You know what? I'm going to actually try that. We're taking you out and putting this in. We put the stun back in. We sell the axe. We've got 2 red gemstones. We don't need them. We sell them both of them. We could buy cheese now and put cheese where? Doesn't matter if this reproduces mana now or duplicates mana, because we're actually going to need mana. We do need the luck in. I think we probably need to roll for bag space. I'd like the cupcake and I'd like the cheese. I think we're going to roll for bag space. We don't need the lamp anymore, or at all. We can get the 4 slotter in at the top. And move everything down 1. Is that the play? That still hits all the things it needs to hit. We put the 3 slotter here. We put the deck of cards in. And you go there. I'm also going to not buy that. I guess we could spin you around, right? And then we can 3 slotter this way. Deck of cards goes here. Oh no, it doesn't work. Put shell here, buy another shell, put shell here. You're now hitting 2 things, which is probably better than 1 thing, or no things. 1 thing, I think. We got 1 gold off. We've got 1 life left. Let's see how we get on. We have no weapon. Okay. We don't need to pump Vampirism anymore. That's a completely wasted stat. Oh wait, it's not. Oh, you're ranged though. You don't Vampiric, do you? You don't get Vampirism. So this is a complete waste of a duplication now. We probably needed the axe. We probably may have won with the axe. All right, that's fine. We got smashed. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. We only lost 3 ranking. That's fine. No one saw a thing. And we jump straight into another one. Okay, that was a bit of a misplay. Let's grab the buff stick. Let's grab some eco. Let's grab some herbs. Let's roll. We need the pan for at least a weapon. So that's fine. It goes like that. And we send it. Okay. Pan with 3 foods. Banana for heal. Yeah, definitely never happened. I was really confident not getting a class item. Yeah, I was really confident about that. I know in like silver and gold, I know it's silver and gold, so it's not the same as diamond and higher. I've definitely not bought class items and still won, but that was a complete different story. Chance space effects are more likely to happen. We've also got bag space, love a good bag space. Gained a luck, that can make a lucky piggy. We don't need the rock. Chance space effects. That's going to go on the garlic, so you can live like that, like that, like that. And then we've got some debuff cleanse. Yeah, we're not going to do that again, don't worry. We're just going to have to sell things we need. I think this is probably better on the weapon. The only thing we're going to run into with debuffs this early on is a few stacks of poison. And I think our rejuvenation should take care of that. I think. You can stay there, and we grab another garlic and put you there. Send it. We probably want to reserve the bag space. Didn't see that. No poison, but they are going to gain crit chance. So we probably will lose this because these are going to crit us quite hard. My early game is awful today. Really bad. Oh my god, just throw bag space at me. Why don't you? Don't need that. We got a bunch of bag space. I mean, I'm happy for it. I'm not going to lie. We can put you here. We can put you here and you here. We can probably fanny pack the pan as well, actually. Kind of. Like that. You want to be in the buff bag. You want to be in the buff bag. We're only hitting garlic with this. I think that's fine to put there. We got a bit of debuff cleanse. Peter Pinata's nice, but I don't think we're gonna get enough piggy banks. Unaided skill is on offer for 2. We could go girl power, giving us rejuvenation or empower, which is nice. I think we probably want to go girl power. Let's sell this for girl power. You only hit 2 things, so... Oh, you hit 3 things. So we do that. Lol, the piggy bank. We don't need to reserve a piggy bank. I think we send it like this. No, we don't, because you... Oh, no, you are hitting the 3rd food. That's fine. Send it. We start with 4 frost, but we also take less... Oh, yeah, we take less damage because it helps both of us. Which does give us the opportunity to ramp, seeing as you are not gaining any buffs. So I feel like in this game, this actually got them killed. Although they are suddenly winning, so maybe they didn't. Oh, thank God we hit 17. Okay, yeah, so I think that got them killed. We've just been graced with a lucky pig anyway, so that's kind of nice. Again, this only touches garlic right now, so it doesn't really need to do a lot. You can probably go... It doesn't actually matter, like that. Banana's nice, we put you here. Gloves of Haste is also kind of nice. We could do a bag space. Let's quickly redo bags, because I can definitely build this better around the pan. Pan's going to go like that. Broccoli's going to go exactly where it just went. You probably want to go in this bag to... Oh, actually, maybe... Yeah, you want buffs. That's fine. You can go in there. You do want to hit the broccoli, however, so maybe you go like that instead. You need to hit the wand, which you are now going to hit. You're a class item. You want to hit this as well. But you probably want to be down here touching the garlic, which we will put here. Yeah, we're going to put that there. Garlic goes here. Everything else is common, so you just want to hit what you're already hitting, the 3 things, that's fine. You can go up here with a clover. Hand space effect and more like a trigger. That can probably go there on 1. Garlic. Although gloves would be nice somewhere. I think we probably gloves the pan. But then I would like this to also have gloves touching it. So maybe we do something like that and put the 4 slot here. You go there. Oh wait, no, this needs to go like that. Oh, that's awkward. It would have to go like that with the 3 slotter. Unless we just don't put that in a buff bag. Maybe that's the play. And then we gloves it instead. So broccoli goes there instead. You can come out a second. You're touching the gloves. You're touching the 3 other things you need to touch. And you also need to touch the buff stick. Which I don't think you're going to be able to do from that angle. So we need to move all that up once. Means that can now go there. That can now go there instead. We can probably double garlic over here, so this goes there and hits both. The 3 slot can go here. 2 max health. No, I don't think we care that much. Banana on its own is okay. You're also not hitting the garlics. So the garlic should go at the top instead. You only hit garlic as well. That's kind of silly. So you'd both need to go up. Actually, that's probably better just not going near the garlic. And then the amulet goes in there instead. You need to go up once. You get hit by the by the girl power. You only hit 3 things. You also hit the clover. Well, that's awkward. Like that. You're hitting 3 of 4 foods. I think that's okay. Unless we put the 4 slot here, garlic here, banana here. Yeah, that's a bit better. So, okay. Hands hitting all the food. All the buff things are in the buff bag. We could put Lucky Pig in the buff bag. We could put the clover in the buff bag, but that's fine. Pig's hitting 1 thing to gain max health. You're not hitting anything, but the only thing you can hit is garlic. And instead of having a 12% chance more likely to trigger, you've got a 15% chance from the amulet. So I think that's okay. We've got bag space reserved. We could mana orb. I don't think we need to. I don't think we need anything else here except bag space. So I think we send it. Okay. You're going to re-enter Battle Rage, which is crazy because then this means they're going to gain more armor. So I don't think we get through their armor before we die. Yep. Although the stamina problems are actually kind of helping us. Oh, they did, and they didn't for the last 2 swings, but we did take the win, so that's fine. Don't need this. I don't like these gloves, so I don't care about them. Don't think we care about this. We've gained another gem, so I think we do that to make this one bigger. We gain a bunch of bag space. I think we probably buy at least 1 of these bag spaces and put it here. We could sell the default piggy and buy more bag space. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's fine. We ready up for the next round, basically. So we've got a bunch of extra bag spaces, and I don't think we need any of this stuff. How's it going, Saskiosk? I think that's how you pronounce your name. Hope you had a good stream, buddy. I appreciate the raid. We're just slowly on the Diamond to Master climb, and we seem to just lose a lot of games. So at the moment, we're just losing a bit. As you can see, it's not going too great. More bag space. I don't think we need Nico. It's far too early on for Nico to be of use. So I think we're going to sell Nico. We've gained another bag space. I mean, we'll hold on to it for a second. A singular green gemstone, we don't need that. I think we probably want the armor here, you know. I think the armor's going to save us in the long run, so I think we grab the armor. We could also grab blueberries here. Not that we need mana, but it does give the pan more damage. Or we sell the gemstone and grab another broccoli. That could also be beneficial. Although we are getting some poison out. I think we sell that and we grab another broccoli. Let's do that. Let's dump you here. You're only touching 1 food. This broccoli's touching no food. So we probably want to switch this around with the banana. That way this is still hitting 4 things. It's the only 4 things it can hit. Broccoli's touching 1. You're only touching 1 as well. Yeah, no, I think that's fine. I think that's okay. Or we can put the banana up here. No, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, let's send this. We'll see how we get on. Lots of heat. Little burning sword, so you're going to get more heat. You've also got food on the chili, going extremely fast. Man, we're getting smashed now. What has happened? It was ever since we didn't buy that class item. Mrs. Struggles isn't the worst thing in the world. I mean, I guess. We also have a torch. At this point, getting the torch in addition to the pan, might be good. We just don't seem to have the damage. I think, if anything, the pan's probably getting me killed, because we didn't get hardwood as a skill. Not that we saw hardwood, but... You're 4 to 6, so technically you're 8 to 12. 2 to 3, I don't know. Light a touch of burning coal. Yeah, we can bang that in. Make a burning torch, can't we? Which would be kind of good. We start with some heat, 30% chance to gain 1 damage, 2 to 3. I don't know how we're getting so smashed. I think if we pop this in as well, our stamina is like, 1.6 a second. I mean, this could be good. We can also put some poison back in, and we can also put that in for base stamina regen. I'm going to lock the bag space, but I honestly don't think this is going to be a win. I think we just get smashed. Goob, some stones, you've also got claws, and you've got a mana torchy thing. A magic torch. But you don't gain any mana. So I guess we lost this because we had no effective health, did we? Alright, no one saw that. Good lord. -6, that's fine. We did get up to about 80 in diamond, maybe 84. And then we've just gone on a bit of a losing streak. So we'll jump into another one straight away. I think buying piggies is a bad play. We may as well buy the broom, it's on offer. I don't really like brooms, but we'll go for that to start with. I don't think we need this. Every 3 seconds we gain 4 armor. Because we're using the Bag of Giving, obviously we just spend all our gold and get random items. So all classes, or items of all classes are offered in the shop. This would mean that we no longer get our adventure items offered in the shop, but Bag of Giving is still going to give us adventure items. So I don't need that. We're going to roll past it. I think a buff stick is real nice, so we grab that. I think we grab this and this. I'm tempted to go with the buckler, but I don't think we do for a change. I normally do go bucklers early game. I think they're pretty strong. Rejuvenation, healing herbs would also go pretty big here. It would mean that this gives us luck or mana, and then an additional luck or mana, and then another luck or mana, but then this would proc luck. So chances are this is just going to give us loads of mana at the start. I think that's probably what we're going to do though. We're going to grab healing herbs for a change, and then we're going to send it. We're going to maintain the 1 gold into the next round. A broom, a sword, poison, and a minor heal that we also have. So unless they stack a crazy amount of poison, we should win. Although they have a sword as well, so maybe not. And yeah, okay, smashed. We had 8 poison stacks at the end. A double axe. And an axe. Okay, we sell the rock, we sell the broom, we sell the axe. We buy the potion to make Shelly. And we somehow fit the double axe in. Buff stick. Healing herbs. I mean, it works. We probably need more bag space. This would benefit us because we probably are going to go with broccolis again for more luck. But that will only give us a 10% crit chance. Although every 2.2 seconds we are gaining more luck. This also means that these are going to scale and give us rejuvenation quicker. I think, if anything, we sell the garlic and we buy the badge, but we also need bag space. I think we do this readying up for the next round. I can't see us losing with a double axe in round 2. That is crazy to me. So we're just going to send this. We do start with a bunch of rejuvenation. We do have a minor heal, and we're also going to gain some buffs. Not that... I mean, Christ almighty, if we didn't enter Battle Rage, we could have lost that. We could have lost that. Okay. Oh my god, we've got a Squirrel Archer as well. Insane. I think we go false life here, so we are probably going to have to sell the boots and the stone. I want to keep the Squirrel Archer. I think Squirrel Archers are insane. I'm not going to lie. Shelly can go up there. Squirrel Archer can go in. I would like to keep the badge as well, giving these 2 crit chance. We may as well bang that in the weapon. I want to keep the buff stick. I want to keep the, or the wand of equilibrium. I want to keep the broccoli. I think we sell the boots, we sell the rock. And I think we possibly sell the healing herbs. That gets us false life. I think false life is beneficial, and then we need bag space. Crit chance with luck doesn't really benefit us, so I think we're going to have to put you in for a minor heal. Crazy bags to start with. I would much rather sell some more things and grab bag space, but I think that's what we're going to do. And I think we send it. I would like the banana as well, but I'm not going to lock it. Let's go with some bag space. Find myself always picking unidentified skill on 3 because I'm so poor. Yeah, with this bag, we normally, yeah. Oh my god, are we going to lose? How have we lost? We've got a double axe! Yeah, normally I'm very poor as well. And with the bag of giving, like even here, I know I need to sell things to buy bag space, but I don't want to sell this either. This is insane to get. Cap of discomfort on round 4. So I now want to keep this item. I want to keep this item and this and this. We've got a gold. So we are going to have to sell things. The Squirrel Archer didn't perform very well. I've played games where this is just insane. I've played a game, I don't know, start of the week, end of last week, where we were winning games with just a Squirrel Archer. It was insane. So I kind of feel like these are crazy. It would be better if this had a bunch of food on it. So maybe this isn't the build. Maybe we sell this. I would like the crit chance. I would like this. The reduction in healing, 15% chance to nullify their buff is also good. I think we're going to sell you. That gets us bag space. That also gets us the broccoli in. And it gets us the wand. And it gets us the helm. And you can go in the weapon for crit chance. I think this is probably better than the Squirrel Archer. As much as I can't believe I've just sold that. If we had 7 pieces of food, it would have gone much better for the Squirrel Archer. In fact, what I probably should have done is sell a double axe and just go Squirrel Archer build, but it is what it is. Let's send it, see how we get on. They've already got a misfortune, they've already got a carrot goo, and they've got a skull badge, which I think is insane. Nah, too much damage up front. Don't need the spear, don't need the boomerang. I would like bag space. I would like all these items. I think here we fanny pack. I think we put both of these in the fanny pack. I would like to get Shally in the fanny pack, I'm not going to lie, but I think that's fine. We can also inflict how much cold? 4 cold, or we can just dump these in the weapon. I think it's probably better that we just dump them in the weapon. And then we can buy another Wand of Equilibrium. I think that's okay. We can probably at some point get rid of this broccoli as well and move away from food. I don't think we reserve this. It could benefit us greatly, but I don't think we reserve it. I don't think we gamba that. Class bag stamina feature, we don't really need it right now. We don't really run into stamina problems. 1.1, we do eventually run into stamina problems, but they're dead pretty quickly. And also when we put this in here, it's because we only had like no bags, so it had to fit in this bag. Yeah, later on, obviously this does give 0.1 max stamina every time a class item inside activates. We will care about that a bit later. But for now, I think we hold the goal and we send it. I don't know if we ran into a stamina problem in the last game, to be fair. I don't think so. Like in the last match, sorry. We could have. We probably will now. Well, we just lost. I think we would have had one more activation on the double axe and then run into stamina problems. So at the moment, as I say, it's not massive on the early rounds. Although that could also be the reason why I'm losing so much, I don't know. This amulet's good. We start with 30 armor. Items gain 40 armor. We're gaining in power. We don't need the bag of stones. We don't need the coal. But then again, we may as well just fill this up with as many weapons as many gemstones as possible. Don't think we need the Hungry Blade. I think the double axe is better, so we sell that. We grab bag space. We've got another axe. We could have gone double axe. Here, you do make a good point, Second Day, that we probably do need to care about the stamina gain here. So I think we spin this around. We put you here. like so. Shelly doesn't need to be in there, it's such a slow activator. You two are fine in there. I think we put both the buff sticks here, broccoli here, and then we probably want to put this in. It doesn't really do anything, it can live up there. Yeah, so that's everything within the bag that needs to be in that bag. I would like a singular food item to go here. Maybe blueberries. I would also like the chili. I think that's okay. You're still hitting the cap, which is a dark item. It's the only dark item we've got. You need to come across and go here. So you can probably spin around and you can go... Oh, that's infuriating. Like that. So these two are both in the fanny pack, going 10% faster. You're still giving the crit chance to the axe. Doesn't matter where you go, really. I think that's fine. I think we send this. I don't know if early game, I don't rely on defenses enough either. I kind of feel like early game, if we can burst someone down really quick, we just win. I mean, luckily we've got a double axe of crit chance on it, so we just smash people. But there are builds that we're obviously losing to. This is now confusing. I don't think we care about Frostbite. We do have an Elephant Rune, 25% chance to stun for 0.5 seconds in the weapon. I think this is possibly better as maximum health. As opposed to a stun chance. The stun chance might go hard though. I don't think we need Frostbite. 0.6 stamina, this is 1.1, so I think we sell this. We're not putting any debuffs on anybody. But it is a bag space, so I guess we just dump you here. Yeah, we're not putting any debuffs on right now. This would also go pretty well on the weapon, so we could spin you around, buy this, and put you here. I've been saying today that we probably need to use this more. It is a little bit of stamina regen, not to mention it does turn into either the Death Lotus or the Lantern Berry. Not too fussed about the Ice Flower. Lantern Berry goes hard, and so does Death Lotus. I think we are going to buy this and put you here. You a class item? You are a class item. So we can move this down one, put you here instead, and then put you like that. You still hit the dark item, that's fine. And then I do think this is just going to go in the backpack for 50 max health. I think that's fine. We could also grab a luck for a gold. That would mean between Leaf Badge and the Lucky Clover, the broccoli is getting more luck, so chances are the second activation is going to be rejuvenation, so I do think we buy this and put it here. Let's send it, keep the chili on reserve. They've got a frostbite, they're gaining mana, they're also consuming their heat in their dagger, which missed, perfect. Okay. I think we probably now... Oh no, I hate this part. Lol. So this is normally the issue that I have, because we get loads of good items, we don't want to sell anything, and then when it comes to picking a subclass, we often have to make rash decisions. 6 activations, we cleanse 4 debuffs, and we gain 2 in power for 8 seconds. It's not the best goob in the world. It is nice with the 4 debuff cleanse. I would already know exactly where to put it. We'd have to reorganize bags ever so slightly, but that's fine. Which means we'd have to sell these... Oh, it's a Snow Master. I thought that was just the 2 snowballs for a second there. Okay. Bag space we do want. Refund buffs inside. These two aren't getting 10, 10, 10. So they're not actually using any buffs. Nothing else needs to go in that except maybe this to refund our mana usage. We're not spending mana anywhere else, so these 2 buff Wand of Equilibriums, we're going to have enough mana, so this doesn't necessarily need to be in this bag. It's not that important. I think we do bin the goob. The only thing I would see about the goob is putting it like here on the axe. We'd bring this down here at the bottom of the axe, and then on the other side we'd have 2 Wand of Equilibriums. The 4 debuff cleanse is nice, the 2 in power for 8 seconds, it's just not going to ramp. It sells for 6, we sell it. And then we need to make 4 gold. I think we sell the gems over Snowmaster. Every 2.4 seconds inflict a frost, which isn't the worst thing in the world. If your opponent has 10 frost, we gain an empower instead, but it does cleanse a debuff every 2.4 seconds. Which is kind of nice as a debuff cleanse. It's better than the carrot, I guess. What's a carrot? I think a carrot's like 2.4, 2.7. Although again, we could sell this and then we don't have an issue with gold. We don't have to sell anything else. Let's just put it there a second. We've also got a singular bag slot, which is nice. We've also got debuff cleanse within a amethyst, which is actually slightly slower than Snowmaster. I think we hold on to Snowmaster, and I think we don't need the coal. We don't need the poison, and we don't need the red gem, I guess. Oh, that gives me 9 gold. I'd have to sell this as well. I think that's what we're doing. We're selling these 4 gems. Okay, 10 gold. Now we have to work out what we want. Archaeologist is nice. It only needs to hit Shelly and the helmet and the clover underneath. We don't really have a massive amount of nature items above, but we do have synergy with luck because it is going to give crit chance to the double axe. It is going to consume a bit of luck, but then we're going to steal some buffs, which is probably going to be good. We could merchant, but I think merchant with a double axe is just going to be insane. Not in a good way either. I think that's going to mean we're just going to rush into stamina issues constantly. So I think if anything, we may go Archaeologist. Shieldmaster would be cool. I feel like most of the time we go Turtle, we lose. Because we just either don't see any shields, or we just lose. Although we don't have a lot of defense, so maybe Shieldmaster is good. 13 seconds to gain 50 armor plus 20% of our max health. It does have synergy with False Life, as long as we can get some healing items. So, although I've just said all that, I think we are going to go Turtle. We're going to go Turtle. We need some healing items. Let's lock that. Let's lock the Chili. This is good. Gives us one max stamina, which is important, because obviously we are going to run into stamina issues. You use 11 health to gain 3 mana and inflict a blind. Not the worst thing in the world, but I don't think we need it. It doesn't turn into anything. I think this is okay. Yes, I think this is okay. We have no frost items. I don't know if we want to cleanse more debuffs. Sorry, cleanse more of their buffs, or just cleanse more debuffs. We do have a Snowmaster now, though. And I'm pretty certain this always cleanses 1 debuff, so that should be the debuff cleanse. We could put that in the bag. I don't think we need that much debuff cleanse in round 8. I could be wrong. Let's send it and find out. Lots of daggers. Oh, they've got a skull badge as well. God damn it. Maybe we do need more debuff cleanse. We'll see how we get on. We seem to be alright at the moment. They do enter Battle Rage at 50% health. I think we're alright here. Big crit. There's the big crit. Happy days. What was on at the end? 18%. So not the best, but getting there. Don't think we need the Whelp. Nope. Don't need the Common Sword. Don't need the Piggy Bank. Although at the moment we have bag space for it. Kind of. So you could just go here. And we got a fire. That could be nice for Shelly. We've also got a yellow gem. We probably don't want the axe to go that fast, but for now it works. Carrot's good for more debuff cleanse. Chili's good, but we probably want bag space more than anything else right now. So I think we grab bag space. I wouldn't mind locking the chili and the carrot. Or we can move you across. Again, we're not hitting 10-10-10 buffs yet, so these don't really need to be within the yellow bag just yet. And I think we sell this gemstone and buy a carrot. Put it down there with the food. I think that's a okay play. Can we do this better? We can, so this gains more max health. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we'll keep the chili locked. We don't need chests. We might need the fanny pack as well, so we'll lock that. We'll send this. Spikes. a stun on Thorn Burst, sorry, which is also giving them spikes. We don't really remove a lot of their spikes. We're removing one buff, 50% chance. We're removing everything but spikes. But we don't attack. Like the ratio towards spikes now is crazy. We did actually win that. Crazy. We should have probably lost. I think it was a draw. I think we crit him for 82 at the end. 82 at the end. So we only just won that. Oh yeah, we drew that. We were on minus 13 half because the spikes would have killed me. I mean, we'll take the win, but yeah, won. This is nice. We could start getting some chip gemstones by putting you in here. We'd also have to put false life in there or the leaf badge in there. So we could move some bags around. We've also gained sun armor. We don't have a lot of heat. So, I mean, this is nice to gain 70 armor at the start of the round, and it's also probably going to hit a few things. It's going to hit Shelly and a fire, that's it, 2 things. And we also need gold for the skill. I think we actually sell this, you know. As insane as that is, it just doesn't really fit right now. We are about to get a chili, though. We've also got a mana orb. I don't think we care about a mana orb. We can sell that for 3, that'll give us 4 gold, and then we still need more gold to buy a skill. I think of all of these skills, we're probably going to get enchanted weapons, because that's going to fit the axe perfectly. On attack of the weapon has a 20% chance to repeat, which is basically gain 2 damage. And then when it enters battle rage, I'm pretty sure that is also an on-hit effect, which means it's a 20% chance to trigger an extra attack, or it's just a 20% chance to gain 3 damage instead of 2. So I think that would probably be the play, so this ramps harder. Although, light items trigger 40% faster on Shelly would be really nice. This is also a light item, which means this would trigger faster. I want the fire for Shelly as well, to turn it into Turbo Shelly. I kind of feel like we sell both of these items. I'm not gonna lie. This would give us a minor heal. So maybe we do keep that. We can also bring it down like that and put you here. Turtle here. We're now generating chip gemstones. Let's sell the piggy. We don't need that. We'll keep the fire because I think we do need that. And then I guess we sell the mana orb. I'm unsure if we go Holy Light. So Shelly goes faster. You can also come down and put you right here. Oh, it's also hitting the sun armor, isn't it? So it goes right there instead. We don't need mana mastery. I don't think the build's for it. Enchanted weapons is nice, but a 20% chance for this to gain +2 damage or +3 damage, because I don't think it's going to have a 20% chance to trigger an additional attack during battle rage. Because when battle rage is entered, we trigger an extra attack. So I don't think that is that good with the axe. Every 5.2 seconds, we do gain 1 buff of the type of which we have the least, which again is probably going to be a buff we don't even need. So I think we grab this and we put it right here where the clover is, move the clover up. Now the armor's going to go quicker, Shelly's going to go quicker. I would like to get 4 gold. I don't see how we do that, so we can immediately buy a chili and put that somewhere. Because otherwise, we only have... Oh, do you need to touch Shelly? You do, don't you? Oh, yeah, that's a good point. So, we spin this bag around and put you here. You can now go here. That can go there. Shelly can go here. You can go at the end. Armor can go here. You also want to touch a fire, don't you? Like so. Lower down here, buffer there. That should be perfect. We got 2 in the box of prosperity, so we're getting chip gemstones. We still need shields, so this dude actually does something, as opposed to just give us armor every 13 seconds. False life is touching the only dark thing it needs to touch. We're gaining an extra stamina every 4 stamina used. We spend a mana. You're hitting the armor. You're hitting the axe. And then this is hitting... Oh, it's not hitting everything it can hit. We need to bring you out 1 and you in 1. So now this is hitting both the light things. It doesn't hit the fire. Much better. You're hitting everything you need to. Everything's hitting everything it needs to. We probably need some frost items for the Snowmaster. 2.7 on a character cleanse. This is 2.4, so it's still a better cleanser. It still has the exact same amount of space, as long as... Well, no, it's just better than a carrot, to be fair. Okay. I think we keep the chili, we keep the fanny pack. We could go chili goob. Chili goob would go pretty hard. I do like chili goobs, but that's fine. I think we probably also need this, so we stay in Battle Rage for a longer duration, which means this is gaining 3 damage as opposed to 2. Don't know how important that extra 1 damage is, though, so maybe we don't need this. I think we reserve these 3 and we send it. We also don't need the Forging Hammer. Have some coffee in this fight. Cheese goob. Lots of healing, lots of mana gain. And then they've got mana orbs, so this could be interesting. Oh, I've just realised, as we lost that, this should be touching the turtle as well. That was a misplay. Saw it late. There's a shield. Happy days. There's a chili. Happy days. We don't need the pan. We don't need the mushroom. We also don't need this red gem, although the red gem could be nice. So, you want to go there now. We need bag space to get a shield in. We have enough random 1-slot items where this shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. I think we fanny pack that. We bring that down, we bring you back up, put you back in. So these two are going slightly faster. I think that's okay. We can bring the 3-slot out and put it here. You can go back there. We take this out, we take this out, which is probably a misplay. We put the shield here. The turtle's not going to touch it. So this is where we're going to have to redo bags. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We probably want to buy this at some point. It's on offer. Let's do bags real quick. Rejuvenation's obviously great to have, and so is luck, but this is already giving us loads of luck, which means we're going to have a lot of luck. This is going to alternate between mana and rejuvenation, but this is giving us rejuvenation, so chances are at a certain point this is just going to give us mana, which we don't need. So I think at the moment we do take this out. I'm even tempted to sell this and grab this amulet. Let's do that, see what we get. Food is faster. This is probably better than the clover. We can put that there, we can take you out and put you here. We can also probably... Nope, you have to go there. So that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I would like the chili to hit 2 foods, however, as opposed to 1. And I don't see how else we can do this. And like have 2 foods hit 2 foods because of the way this is placed. You could also just go here. I think that's fine. They're 40% faster on all of them. I think that's fine. We've got a clover. I would like to hold on to the clover for just another round, so I think that's fine. We didn't get enough gold to buy the chili goob, and we are a turn away from getting more bag space. So I think we probably don't go chili goob. We'll keep these both reserved though. If we do get a chili goob, I'd like another chili anyway, so I think that's okay. Let's send it. Okay. Fedora, lightsaber, claws. You've also got a daggerang and a shield hitting all weapons. That's actually kind of a good play on the rocks, you know. I kind of like that play on the bag of stones. Unfortunate. So, yeah, again, I don't, yeah. It is what it is. There's some bag space. Love to see it. We've also got Daggerang. Doesn't really use stamina, so it's basically a free weapon that can basically live here. It means we're going to run into a stamina issue once or twice with that, I think, first. But eventually this will just stop using stamina. This also now allows us... No, it doesn't, because the way the food's set out. That's fine. Cheese will be nice. Chili would be nice, and so would a blood amulet. We can't afford anything. We bang the luck in, and I think we put this gem in here. I don't know if we want to be stripping buffs, having lifesteal. I think we have lifesteal for a turn and see how that functions. We are now going to be stealing buffs anyway. 70% chance to steal a random buff. I think other than that, we are looking alright, but we aren't winning. Let's send it. Do we need the goob locked anymore? I don't think we want the goob or the chili. I think we keep the cheese locked though. Let's send it. Chess. I'm going to be overconfident and say we instantly win this, but I could be massively wrong. I've not fought anybody with a good chessboard yet, and when I've tried to use chess, it's gone horribly, horribly wrong. So I think, looking at this, I think we just win. Yeah. It's a shame. I would love to see a really good functioning chessboard. Ooh, that cat's huge. This is really good because it's going to give more crit chance. Like, really good. How do we fit you in? With the current bag space. We could also make a King Goob if we had twine. That's a shame. We don't need this amulet. Although it would benefit on false life. Chess seems underwhelming because it's only a finite amount of effects. Yeah, and it's so much bag space as well, isn't it? If they somehow respawned or it didn't, I don't know how you make that better. Because ideally, I would like it to have, like, you use the chessboard as one item slot and then the rest of your board is chess pieces. But they just don't do enough. And eventually you just stop ramping and, yeah. It's unfortunate because I would like to see it really pop off chess. We could put this here. We would then need to put the scroll here, which is okay. The luck can go up here. I would like to keep the Daggerang in though. The only way I see us doing this is by removing a food and putting it here. But then bag space is an issue. So I don't think we do that. This isn't the worst thing in the world. We could also move this up too. You could move across. No, you can't move across one. That's annoying. You also can't move across one. Unless we put this here, the fire here. And then, again, we don't really want to put the Daggerang. Maybe like that? The Daggerang is eventually not going to use stamina, so the scroll not hitting the Daggerang is kind of okay. I think. It does use stamina for the first couple of hits, though. If we have more bag space, this will be easy. Say that, it probably wouldn't be. Put this here. Daggerang moves down a bit. We probably want that fanny pack. I don't think we're going to use the burning sword, so we can sell that immediately. Let's just buy a fanny pack now. We could put it there. The cat can come down one. Or better yet, like this. It's a bit of a waste of the fanny pack because it's only hitting one item, but that might be okay. You can go there, Flame can go there. Don't think we need the amulet, I think we sell that. We don't really need this, but this does work quite nicely in either the Daggerang or in armor. So I think that's okay. And I think we go exactly how we are again. Everything's hitting what it needs to hit. We're now using the mana that we are gaining. That's hitting all food still. You aren't hitting both the weapons. But as I say, I mean, I don't know if that's good or not. No, items use 4 stamina. The first 2, maybe 4 hits of this will use stamina, so this ideally could go here. But we don't have the bag space for it unless we roll for bag space. Let's roll twice. Didn't get the bag space I wanted. We did get a 4 slot though. Which would work. We just sell this. Take that out of the fanny pack. Put you here. Put you here. And then we can fanny pack something. I just don't see what. The axe, maybe? Probably a bit better moving on. Oh, wait, no, the crit chance. Oh, no, it still hits. Happy days, it's still hitting. And now we've got 4 bag spaces. Not that we need bag spaces at this point in time, but that isn't the worst thing in the world. We can now also move this across. And then the carrot across. Just means that the broccoli hits 2 and both of these are hitting 1. Not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Alright, let's send it. Lots of heat, 2 turbo Shellys, they start with 16 heat. This is probably a loss, I'm not gonna lie. There's a certain amount of heat they're gonna get to where we just can't ramp at all, which looks like it's about 40 at this rate. Oh no. We get a big crit? No. Hit me for 100, obviously they reached 60 heat. So this is normally how most of the games are going at the moment. Normally we get about 5, maybe 6 wins, and we can't close off games. So as I say, a few days ago, maybe a week ago, we managed to get up to 80 by winning every single game. And now the last sort of like week or so, it's been a lot more difficult, a lot harder. Well, that is going to wrap us up for today's stream.